Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Look at that control. Look at that mental fortitude.
Wait, I already fucked up.
You already fucked up.
Why are those
That's crazy.
Damn.
You've been studying for years too. This was like your moment. We've been the people in the audience don't know this. We've actually been planning a reveal that perfect ancient chi channeling dances.
Yeah, I was.
And today was going to be the big debut where you opened the show with it and you fucked it up immediately.
This was my 8 Mile lose yourself moment.
Yeah.
I was about to kill my kata. I put the ball. I just didn't know what else. I got nervous.
Yeah, I get it, man.
You just see you visualize the dick and balls, and then you drop it.
Yeah.
You rhyme house with stars, and you're like, fuck, that doesn't rhyme.
Speaking of house, I was watching House the other day.
Were you? You're watching House.
I was watching House.
You're watching House the other day.
Looks like I'm Mick.
There's an episode in the early seasons where a child gets abducted by aliens.
Yes, I saw that episode.
What?
Sorry, what?
JoJo's been binging House.
Yeah. Mick has been binging House too, and I went over there. Which is very weird that both of you are binging House at the same time. It's very late. Welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. Amaranth, we just said Amaranth's name, so she's in the thumbnail. There you go. It's justified. We got you. But fucking.
Let's go back to House.
Yeah, let's go back to House. The more interesting subject.
So Mick was watching House recently, and it's an episode of House where he says his fake name for a restaurant was Mick, and I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew it because I think he looks like Mick.
What are you talking about?
I think House looks like Mick.
I think you're racist.
How is that racist?
Because he does not look like House.
I don't know how does that racist though?
I don't see it.
What do you?
Bit.
Okay, Oprah. You look like Oprah.
No, it's not like that. I think if Mick was,
The fuck do you mean?
I think if Mick was white, he'd look like House.
Whatever.
I don't see it.
This is irrelevant. The point is,
he agrees with me, but everybody else doesn't.
The point is,
the person that it is.
He's just entertaining you.
He just knows I'm different, and he's not trying to make me feel bad.
He doesn't want to trigger you because he understands that like if you experience that kind of thing, you'll
start attacking him.
You'll start attacking him. Dude, so I have to bring this up. The audience doesn't know this. The audience doesn't know this, but I was
should have passed out.
So listen, hold on. I was scouring every now and then. I'll watch, especially because I felt like the last 2 episodes that we did were like I remember laughing a lot during them, and so like I was like looking for certain clips to maybe post to the channel. There's one that we posted on the Instagram that I didn't even realize was as funny as it was because like we did the ooh red and we both did it at the same time. But I didn't see him because my hands were up and his.
Oh, so you didn't know?
We didn't even know.
Oh, I knew. That's why I laughed so hard. Dude, because I was like, holy shit! It's just perfection.
It was in perfect sync. But there's
absolute.
But so I was looking through the episode, and for some reason, like. I don't even know, like YouTube loaded weird or something, and it slowed down the video.
Oh, that's how you did
to like 25%. Like I don't have that activated normally ever.
Yeah.
And this is Kingston.
And then the sun peeks out.
You sound fucking so crazy. It is, dude. I saw that at like 3 a.m. after like a really long editing session. I was still editing. I just took like a break to like get air. Yeah. And I saw that and I fucking died. I was howling at like 3 a.m. just watching that.
Oh my god! I sound like that's not even me.
You sound like a drunk clown.
Yeah, 100%. It's like a drunk clown that
having an orgasm.
is about to sexually assault somebody. Or in the midst of it.
Yeah, in the middle of it.
He's fucking just having a good time. Person screaming, flailing like fast, but the clown's just like
you actually went he hoo. That's what fucking
Is
kills
that
me.
my laugh slow down?
I guess so.
It
what
must
the hell
be.
Does it sound like normal? Like, what is the context of that?
You know what's
fucking
crazy?
clip?
I wasn't even curious
You
about
did
it.
it.
I really don't. I don't even know what part of the video that's in.
I thought about that and I was like, I'm not gonna. I have to edit this to like speed it up. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know what part of the show that is.
Yeah, I have
was like,
no
oh,
idea.
whatever.
I lost all sense of like. I don't even know what episode it's from.
That's great.
But
you should show it to Hugh Laurie.
Oh, I should send it to.
Send it to
yeah.
DM it to him.
That's
the first thing.
That's our only connection. Hugh Laurie follows me for some reason that I don't understand, and my only DM to him is a slowed down clip of Kingston laughing like a rapist.
Ah, man.
You should risk it all,
I should risk it all, yeah.
dude. Why have you not asked him? Like, hey man, how'd you find me?
I don't know. I think it's just past the point.
I know it's been very many years.
It would be
but-
so weird if I was like, hey, you followed me 9 years ago.
Yeah, and then he like somehow the text is in house speak. Like you can read it somehow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter even if you've never heard of house before. Somebody reads it out loud and they start doing.
Based
this
on
with
your
their
question,
voice.
it sounds like you have cardiovascular meticuloma.
You're like, what the that would not be the greatest response though.
It would
Like,
be perfect,
You're
yeah.
like, hey man, like I watched House for quite some time. You know, I was a big fan. Like, how'd you find me, by the way? And then
Yeah.
his answer
His answer is like, you have cancer.
diagnosis, and then he blocks you.
Yeah. You have cancer. Bye. Imagine a doctor diagnosing you and then blocking you. Your chart must look crazy.
That's a great.
He doesn't even want to touch it. He's like, I'm out, dude.
I'm out, man.
Doctors are sometimes. I talked to my doctor or nurse practitioner today, and
What do you mean? Like you just DM'd him?
well, her. By the way,
well.
yeah. I did DM her.
I'll
and
re-examine my
I
personal
said,
biases.
"What's good?" I put a fire emoji on her nudes, and
That's crazy.
Seeing your doctor's nudes are a wild activity.
It's only
Doctor
fair
having
in some
dudes-
sense because they see you, kind of.
yeah.
Sometimes.
So how
some
about
of them do?
some reciprocation?
I'm never naked on my doctor.
Do you have a doctor?
I have 3, in fact.
So your doctor's
You have
never
3?
seen like any nude party of you?
No.
You're,
I even cover up my arms and I go. I cover up my neck.
so you walk in the office. You're supposed to get a physical, and they're like, "I guess, okay."
How are you feeling?
I drew my own blood and I was giving him a crack of my blood.
You just give a random bag of blood.
There you go. It's starting to congeal. You better hurry up and use that.
Yeah, hurry up. You know, this was
Yeah.
the sandwich was in here before. You know, I don't know
That's
if that's
crazy.
gonna matter. But no, my doctor was asking me a question.
Kingston goes into the doctor's office. He goes, "Don't worry, I drew my own blood," and he hands him
A picture.
a literal drawing.
Oh, drawing
Of his
of
blood.
blood.
Not well done either.
Yeah, it's like
There
just
you go.
That's
it looks more like an amoeba.
it's a very good joke. It's like, oh, I'm working on this on open mic night. What did you think of that?
Yeah, that's Alfred's "I drew you a bath" line from fucking.
it really it's
from
the
Batman the Animated
same
Series.
fucking thing.
So anyway, you were talking to your doctor.
Oh yeah, I was about to give up on that.
What are you sick? Are you dying?
Yeah. No, it was just one of those things
Yeah.
where you were. I was just trying to explain to my so there was no confusion, and I ended up confusing her. So let me know if this is confusing. I was
Okay.
telling her that I'm having I have this like varicocele thing. It's what my tubes are fucked up, connected to one of my left testicle, right? And then she was like, which one is it again? And I said, from my perspective, my left, but it's your right.
Sure.
And then she was like, no, I'm just like, which one is it? And I was like, but my left, but just I want it's my left. Like, but I was just saying it was your right. So it covered all angles. She's like, yeah, I'm not asking for that. And I was like, what? And I was like, wait. And wait. It was crazy. I was getting to the point where I was going to argue with her to be like, why are you rejecting my answer? I don't understand. Like
What happens if your balls get mixed up, like all funny, like they're both all wrapped around?
and they're all
each
wrapped
other?
around. So
He's like, my left, your right, but it's the wrong right. Your left is on your right, so your left to them is.
I'm asking
their
you
right.
if
on
it's,
my right,
I'm asking
yeah.
you if it's the top one or the back one.
the top or the back. I think I would have switched doctors at that point.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I would have been like, I'm out of here. It would be disappointing because it's literally a stone's throw from my apartment. Like, I just walk there.
She just goes like, you go like, yeah, my testicles are all fucked up, and she goes like, it looks fine. They look fine to me.
What's the problem? They don't seem messed up.
Yeah.
Doctor, I've been having this horrible pain.
Let me tell you, actually squeezes way too hard.
He fucking did he hear a pop?
That's crazy.
Man. I think you would pass out immediately, right? I don't think there's any way you can.
If one of your testicles exploded.
I think you're turning off. I think they're unplugging the computer real quick.
There's no way you're gonna be awake for that experience.
I don't know. I've had my balls squeezed. One time I got my balls squeezed so bad that one of them swelled.
Why were they
Into
squeezed?
the ball. Really
Why were
bad.
they squeezed and by whom?
Don't worry about this. But
No. I need this. Was it Hugh Laurie?
Let me check your balls.
I'm gonna check your balls, Kingston. I'm a big fan.
Just like I thought. You have breast cancer.
Like, what?
And then there's Foreman like, nah, man, it can't be breast cancer.
It can't be breast cancer. It's in his testicles. And then like they bust open they take his scrotum and they put it under the microscope. He's got microscopic breasts on his scrotum. He's like, by God, that ketamine freak is right.
That freak is right. Don't ever doubt me again, Nick.
Is he on ketamine or is it like something else? Percocets?
I can't remember which
definitely
one it is.
Percocet.
It might be Vicodin.
Oh, Vicodin. I think you're right.
I think it's Vicodin, but I remember there was a cop trying to bust his ass and calling him a drug dealer and shit. I forgot what he did to the cop, but the cop was kind of a dirty prick.
Yeah, that was season 16 when they met each other in the Coliseum.
Yeah, and it was like I've had enough of your antics, Damocles.
Yeah.
It's on.
His cane is enchanted by this point in the show. I love the idea of House existing for so long that it like becomes like a Dragon Ball like show where like they have nowhere else to go with it because it's just like it can only be like skin cancer so many times.
I built a time machine because I'm bored.
I built a time cane.
A time cane, and he taps it, and then it like. The only problem is it's like the Wabbajack.
Oh,
I don't know
it's at random points.
I don't know when. And that's a show. That's a fucking awesome show.
It just becomes a wishbone at a certain point.
Is that what the show's about?
No.
He goes back to like before the dinosaurs. Like the planet was a fucking nightmare zone.
Well, it was just like
he's diagnosing.
it's just all carbon. He's just like choking.
It's all like weird giant plants, and then like fucking everything looks like a horseshoe crab.
That's far back, man.
That's not when there's probably like the planet
Water's
hasn't
black.
It hasn't completely settled yet. Like I said, it's just all fucking carbon dioxide. You're not even.
You can breathe.
He has to leave right. Well, I guess House can breathe. House figured it out.
You can breathe, but not much.
Yeah, the enchanted cane allows him to breathe in a vacuum.
Yeah, that's. So he hits the cane, travels, and then the universe is barely starting. And he's
yeah. No, the universe is having a trouble starting, and then he has to diagnose the problem.
He has to.
Oh my! Need a big bang.
House is God.
Yeah, the universe. The universe goes like, yeah, House.
Oh yeah. Dude, this becomes kind of
looks like you have. It's still cancer. Like that. Even at that point,
you have universal cancer.
You have universe cancer.
It's like,
oh fuck.
And then like Foreman somehow, no man, it's not House. You're wrong.
Yeah, somebody else shows up. It's like a passing like. I don't even like. What do you even?
Some entity. That's an entity that you're wrong, House.
An incorporeal, incomprehensible space cloud, like defiantly, I don't even exalts itself.
Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong. And I was like, why do they always doubt me?
This is high concept.
Why do they always doubt me?
And this is only season 6.
Well,
I think there's 8 seasons of House.
Would that not be one of the best shows if it started off completely mundane? Like House,
it's one of my favorite prospects, or like the concepts of like a show starting off grounded and like really believable, and then just becoming. I mean, it kind of does. It never jumps the shark to the degree that I want them to.
I'm saying that. Why? It's kind of
Because
interesting.
people don't like shit like that.
You think it's? I disagree. Do you think it might be the producers too scared
everyone
to let it
is
happen?
like, if we do this, it's gonna fuck the show. But like, I think that's funny. Like,
I think the shows are already fucked though. Like, when we were
seen
talking about The
Nightcrawler?
Walking Dead with like fucking I don't know Daryl in France for some
oh yeah,
reason.
there's like about 1,000 spinoffs.
have you guys seen the movie Nightcrawlers?
No, I've heard good
No.
things about
Bill
it
House?
though. No.
So there's a moment where he's like, everything's going on, and he goes in a room. There's a gigantic spider, but like, not gigantic like a large spider in relative terms. It was a room-sized spider.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what's happening?
What was the movie like normal before
yeah.
that?
Well, yeah, very.
Well, movies kind of centralize on that because like a lot of movie twists are kind of that sometimes. Like not a lot of them, but
What
like
was the most shocking twist you remember in the movie?
I think about Cabin in the Woods. I think about
That one is the closest I would say.
yeah.
Because even
Although it is kind of set up. So.
it was even the twist was grounded until the reason why they were doing it.
Yeah.
That's when it was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
The scene of Chris Hemsworth going over that fucking gap with the
That
fucking
shit is
motorcycle and then
great.
hit the wall and he
I was like, look
dies.
at Thor. Look at
Great
Thor.
I was
movie.
like, holy shit,
Look at
that's
Thor.
her. That's rough.
I mean, if you consider it a horror film, that's my favorite horror film. Only because, like, I traditionally don't really like horror films that much.
Yeah.
They're just too,
It's a great one.
They're too
Horror is such a hard fucking.
To me, we're just like I was talking to Jojo because we finally saw Sinners, and you know, like when it comes to horror films, like it's just like I don't mind the contrivance because the horror films can't exist without it. So, but by default, it makes me kind of like it depreciates it a little bit for me because but I'm like it's fine. I know what I'm watching. And I think because of the Cabin in the Woods and how left field it went, and I was like, that was so fucking enjoyable, and it's in the silliest, funnest way. And I feel like that's I would love more like if House did a Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. The thing is, like,
amazing.
a movie can't really.
A movie has to make money back.
Well, no. It's not even that. It's just that a movie
they
a movie is self-contained in a way that's like it's harder to do for them. Like I think it's I would much prefer a show to do it because I just think there's more room to get you attached. There's more room to get people like invested to the point where like, well, wait, I can't let go of these characters. I've spent so long with them.
Yeah.
So even if they shrink to the size of ants.
I honestly,
Dr. House shrinks to the size of an ant and has to cure an ant colony.
I think
know?
it would. I think word of mouth would get that a show. It's like the way that it's the way that it's not even. And I'm not comparing it like it would be the same quality because Claire Obscure is like the quality is like off the charts. But as far as the word of mouth, I haven't seen anything have that much like yap. As far as every corner of where I'm going, that's even people are just kind of like yapping on about it, and I think that something almost like a phenomenon or almost like a cultural movement kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how somebody could take the risk of House bringing House back, for example, for whatever 10 seat whatever it's on, and they're all Kumar's been resurrected or something. That's the whole thing. They wanted to save him, and they wanted to save some girl that she ended up dying because she saved House. Like there was like a terrorist attack or something on a bus, and because she took House home, I don't remember. It was so insane. I'm on the computer working and I'm looking over like, what the fuck are you watching?
Doesn't someone die because of House and the husband's always mad at House from that?
Well, it's not. There was one of his best friends, House's best friends, the kind of boyishly not the boyishly handsome one. It's just because there's the boyishly handsome was the Australian one or something. And then there was like another white guy.
Everybody else in that show is just not House. So like I don't know. I don't
know their names. I just know
House-
I just know Foreman because
it's House
Foreman
and not Holmes.
is the black dude Omar Epps. He's the one that doubts him. His role is to doubt House every fucking episode.
Yeah, even though he's always right.
And so like I know Foreman, and then I don't remember everybody else's name, unfortunately.
It takes House being wrong one time for things to get really bad at that hospital. You know, it takes like one time for him to be like, I'm gonna give this guy that's overdosing on fentanyl some fucking strawberry gummy bears.
Yeah.
I can't believe you walked into this emergency room and you didn't even think to put your baby in the microwave for 2 seconds to fix this problem. And it works.
And of course it's gonna work.
It always
House.
works. It's
Can
House.
a baby survive micro 2 seconds?
No.
I think 2 seconds. Yes.
I think 2 seconds will be like a lot.
I think 2 seconds is totally fine.
All right, go try it.
No, I mean, give me a baby.
I don't got a baby.
Well, then see, the world will never know. Damn. 2 seconds is pretty. Do you think what year were microwaves invented? No.
12.
What's discovered? What year were
Discovered. Yeah, they were.
what year were microwaves?
They were
discovered?
roaming the fields.
I'm gonna go 1930, 32.
32. So pre-World War II. So
They feel like 50s things to me for some reason.
I don't
Let me look it up. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm assuming probably 40s, 50s. I'm just hoping it's before Dr. Mengele was doing his thing because I want to incorporate microwaves into my theory.
Yeah, I'm in 1945.
Ah, damn.
Close.
Damn, just a little bit.
So the war ended.
The war ends, and then microwaves began. Or we're just...
Yeah, that was Hitler. Hitler's whole thing was like he didn't want microwaves to happen.
Yeah. He microwaved his face, and that's how that war ended.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait for the food. He was too hungry.
He microwaved his face with bullets.
He put a bullet cartridge in the microwave, trying to heat up his bullets because he was so hungry in the bunker.
That is so insane.
It was like
the idea that like you get anything out of hot metal that you wouldn't get out of just cold metal if you're forced to eat it.
Yeah, and then, because he really liked the smell of gunpowder and stuff, and he thought, if I heat it up really hot, it'll probably taste really good.
Because he snorts. He was snorting it anyway.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I hearing?
You're hearing history, idiot.
If you snorted gunpowder and then smoked, would you kind of explode a little bit every now and again?
Ask Hitler. What do you mean?
That's a good point. I should ask Hitler.
You should ask.
It's a stupid question that I asked of you.
As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ask Hitler.
As a matter of fact,
Cover for me.
Let me go.
I forgot what his.
He time travels back to Hitler. Hitler, I need your expertise.
Hitler, I need your. Lieberdick. Ich will Lieberdick.
Is that
Haus?
Is that German?
Yeah, I was trying to say I love you, but I couldn't remember at first. Ich liebe dich,
They have
mein
a
Haus.
word. I'm surprised they even have a word for that.
Mein. German sounds fine when the non-angry ones are speaking it. Problem is, they're all too angry.
They're all angry. Yeah. That's the issue. Yeah. All right. Well, what do we? So what do we got?
Ich muss Pipi gehen. Ich liebe dich. Sorry, I've been listening to the
Kanye song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was watching a review of Sinners by Deleted. He was talking about it, and I just wanted to see his insight. And he starts the video off doing a disclaimer or whatever. And then it's like an intro to Deleted, and it's the fucking beat to that Heil Hitler song. And I'm like, God damn you, dude. Can I escape this stupid bullshit for a second?
No.
I can't, can I?
Yeah, obviously not.
I'm just like, I'm trying to I was talking to JoJo being like, hey man, this weekend has felt good. Not seeing anything that's happening with the administration, seeing nothing. The closest thing I saw was Amouranth arguing with her stupid fucking husband or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was inconsequential because they don't care about her, right?
Exactly.
So I was just like, okay, whatever. But I was like, man, this has been good. I haven't seen anything. Nothing creeped on my timeline. It was just smooth. I watched the playoffs, the NBA playoffs. I watched fucking UFC. Everything was, and then late last night, I'm watching that before I went to bed, and then I just, that beat, which is kind of a good beat. That's the problem. And
it's melodically, it's not bad at all. It's probably the best thing he's made in a long time, which is embarrassing.
That's like, it really, I was just like, God, why did I just got, I was floating. And then I was like, oh yeah, I live on Earth here. I'm here. Damn, okay. Fair enough. Thanks, Deleted. Appreciate you.
But yeah, so what do we got for this? Not really much happened, I think. As far as I'm aware.
I just want to mention, not going into detail because about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, but I did finish it. You finished it first.
Yeah.
I finished it probably, I don't know, Thursday or something. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. And I was blown the fuck away with just like, I was really trying to think about it. And this experience was, I was like, when's the last time I had an experience that like hit that hard for me? And it was probably, which it was actually coincidentally, I saw this on my Facebook memories, Dark Souls 3, when you're making your way to Orlando.
Yeah.
And just how breathtaking everything looked. And I just saw on my Facebook memories, it said, I still haven't seen anything that looks this great.
Yeah.
Man, this is close. Even some of the lighting just went so hard.
Yeah,
Where I was just looking at you're just walking around, like, and I'm just like looking at the floor, and I'm like, the reflection of the lighting from the sky. I'm just like, they fucking murdered this game.
Dude,
Yeah, it's really fantastic.
The water area looks insane.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful game, man. Everything about it is really damn
crazy
stellar.
good.
There's like the only flaw I think I could even see with it is there's not a mini map in some locations, and that's kind of confusing sometimes.
It's annoying.
And there's optional platforming sections that are not good.
They're
like the platform. It's not a platforming game.
Unreasonably hard because it's
your
not designed.
Yeah, your character does like a little roll every time they land.
Yep.
So like platforming is insane.
If you are going forward at all, and then your platform is not the same, and you jump, it's so. I mean, I didn't beat any of them because I was just like, I'm good.
It's barely even there. You know?
You get Picos like that for it.
There's one part where I was a little mad because I did want to fight this boss that's in like there's a bunch of picture frames in that world, and you're supposed to collect these things to wake up this boss.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's like three things. There's like three things. So but you have to, of course, it's like obstacles. You have to balance on these picture frames, these broken picture frames. I did two of them, which were really tedious, annoying. And I was like, oh, there's a third. No, I just quit. I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And I really want to fight the boss. I'm sure it was going to be badass, rewarding, doing all. I'll probably just look it up on YouTube.
But it is like it's an amazing game.
Yeah.
It's easily game of the year for me.
It's
I can't even imagine. I know I'm looking forward to Doom in a couple days, and I know Death Stranding's on the horizon, but like I can't imagine I can't imagine anything really. And honestly, like, I mean it, like, sincerely. If GTA 6 came out this year, I actually don't know for sure if it would have beat it. Really,
it probably wouldn't actually, because I looked at all the games that won since its inception. Because my thought was, before I looked it up, I don't think I've ever felt this strongly about something that is so obvious. Because a lot of times there's been some decent competition, even when there was a really strong game. We're like, I'm not 100% confident about what's going to win.
Yeah.
Maybe 2023, just because like Baldur's Gate 3 was such a massive achievement. And I was like, okay, that feels pretty safe, but 2023 was still a good fucking year.
Yeah.
But like everything else, I was like, yeah. So this year, I'm like, I don't think it matters what comes out. I don't think anything. This feels like let's put it this way. Like I don't call games masterpieces because I feel like there's always some issues they can poke at. The closest thing, I was just really satisfied with Resident Evil 2 because of like, I was like, this is like a perfect remake for me.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
You know, I wouldn't necessarily call it a masterpiece only because it's like, okay, the experience has been muddled by beating the original 1,000 times.
Sure.
You know, so, but for somebody else, maybe they feel differently that never played Resident Evil 2. Anyway, this hit in a way that I haven't experienced in fucking forever. I was like, this is kind of lightning in a bottle. I feel like.
It feels like living through a moment where it's like, you know that this is like a Final Fantasy VII kind of thing.
Yes.
Where like people are going to be talking about this for like forever.
100%.
It's really fucking great. And I highly recommend it. We're going to do, I think, an extra ammo dedicated to it because it's that good, I think.
Yeah, it bears diving deep into it. And I can't wait to talk to you guys about like your feelings on the ending and all, like our thoughts on all that stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be a good conversation, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way.
No, for sure.
And also be like what do you call them? Prophets? What do you call them when when you feel compelled to like spread the word about something that you really, you know how religious people behave?
Yeah,
They're like, they feel like, I want you to experience what I experienced.
Proselytize.
Yeah. Kinda. So like, I'm gonna be I can't think of the word. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I will talk about that constantly to get everybody to fucking force everybody to play it. I will break in your house and I will make you install it, and you will beat it. And you will thank me after you beat it.
Yeah, man. I was looking forward. Like, it makes me feel good because, like, when I first saw it, I was like, "That's gonna be cool." Like, I knew it. Like, there was something about it. I was like, I was worried that like maybe it wouldn't end right, or like maybe like everything would be great, but like the ending's kind of whatever, you know, or like maybe there would be something wrong with it, because I remember seeing trailers for it and being like, this looks like it's too good to be true, really. It looks like it's too good. Like there must be something wrong with it, and there kind of are, but like not nearly. It just, again, like bad platforming that is optional, and the lack of a mini map that's only kind of, it's barely even. That's me really struggling to find something negative to say, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it probably by tomorrow.
You're still pretty early. You're in Act 1. Take your time with it. Like, we don't wanna rush.
I'm very over leveled though for where I'm at though.
What level are you?
I'm like level 34.
That's actually insane.
Let me ask you
I'm
something.
very over leveled.
I beat it when I was like 50, I think.
When you I beat it like I was way higher when I beat it, also because
But you do extra shit though.
I was doing a lot of extra shit. I was doing things that I shouldn't have done before I got because you guys mentioned, because I was annoyed about the damage cap, and then you can actually
the breaker.
So I beat a lot of stuff that I shouldn't
I
should not have beaten.
I just got the alternate combat ability. That's what I just got.
What am I?
An extra combat ability. The gradients.
Oh yeah. You know, you're pretty early. You're in Act 1.
Yeah.
I see. I just got the gradients.
I just got the gradients because you don't start off with it.
No, which that's
That mechanic's fucking insane.
I
was like, what the fuck is this thing?
It's so funny thinking about where you are in the game, because it's just like it gets it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
I saw a character that I loved already. I want to play as him really bad.
They nerfed Mael.
Oh,
one of her weapons.
Items?
Yeah, because it was just one shotting everything.
The katana, that fucking stupid ass weapon that you get.
And so I was, it was. I mean, because you can start off in virtuous.
I got that item by mistake, because when you first find it, that like the arena
by mistake.
Because I didn't get it purposefully, because you can get it later on.
I thought, no, isn't that a boss?
Well, it's a boss. I got it in
like like a plot boss.
I got it where I am, because you can fight it with anyone. I got it where I am in a story. Usually people get it by later on when they go back to that area. I got it like. I got it like at level 15.
You might be thinking of two different things.
We might be thinking of two different things.
You're talking about the one that makes you start in virtuous mode, right? The blue like electrified sword, right?
No, I'm thinking of a purple one.
It might be purple, but I see it as blue. My eyes are fucked.
Maybe
you start in virtuous mode. It's the one that you start in virtuous mode.
If you're talking about that one specifically, if you're talking about that, because because from what you're saying, we might be talking about a couple of different
things. I know you can get it later on in the game. But what happens is that there's a part in a village that you can fight with any person to get the fight. Then you get a weapon for every person. I just chose her because I think she's cool.
There might be we might be talking because here I never one shot a boss for not with her. I actually with a different character.
Yeah.
I just don't want to say the character just because
I know the character.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay. Yeah.
Two swords.
Well, it just basically
don't worry about it.
Yeah. His ability when you get it all the way up, to like if you've ever, you actually get an achievement if you ever get it to S.
Really?
I'll just say that.
Okay, I think I know what you're
that's
talking
not you. Nobody will know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Don't spoil it, because I think I know what you're talking about. But I know it's important.
It's not spoiling that what I just said right there, because you can't have any. It's like trying to tell somebody about a new color.
You would have to know it.
You have
to care at all.
There's literally it can't spoil anything.
But it's really good. We're going to talk more about it. I know it's we'll talk more about it on a dedicated episode. But
it's good. I just haven't been chance to play it.
I two-shot in the main boss, though. I'll say that.
You two-shot the final boss in a game?
Because you get to a certain point where you're just, it's so, well, they said if you're good at parrying, and then there's an easy way to just get your shit, get everything primed. It's so easy to just, I love what they did with it. It kind of annoyed me that they even nerfed it, because there's no PvP. Where I was like, why not just let people have that thing? And then if they get bored, they can use something else.
Yeah.
Because they said they're like, oh, it's not intended to do that. But I'm like, it's not. We're not competing with anybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it reminds me of Helldivers, when they were like, this weapon is too strong against the bugs, and it's like, so are the bugs complaining? Like, what do you mean? Like are the bugs gonna stop playing the game? What the fuck are you talking about? Who the hell cares? Like,
the fucking takes his headset off and throws it on the fucking floor. I'm fucking out of here, man.
Can you imagine if you were playing a Destiny raid? And
well, they do that in Destiny.
No, I understand, but like, you imagine if like the reason was like that's like, oh guys, Atheon's not showing up to the Vault of Glass because he's sick of dealing with his weapon.
He's so tired of getting beat.
The raid boss doesn't show up.
He doesn't show up.
He quit.
The Mythoclast has been used against him too much, and he's really not in a mood for it anymore. He's not
That would
coming back
low-key
to
be
work.
kind of interesting.
It would be funny.
As like an event. Like that would be like so meta, it's crazy.
It'd
Like
be curious to be like, oh, what happens when something doesn't work the right way?
that doesn't even
They're
seem
just waiting at the end. They're like,
that doesn't seem even out of pocket for Destiny at this point if they're gonna do a fucking Star Wars expansion. So like
don't hate. It's cool, man. I love Star Wars.
Star Wars
no, I think it's. I mean, I think what they're doing is cool. So whatever.
Bit of glory.
If they put fucking a character in there though, like, because there's a. I don't know if you guys know this, but like, Geralt from The Witcher just shows up in like some other game. I can't remember. Like straight up, he walks through a portal, and that was like a crossover event with like I don't know Rainbow Six. I don't even know.
It was like a game like that.
I don't. I might be misremembering
He'd
exactly.
eat in that universe. It'd be really unfortunate having a Witcher running around that universe, making everything so much worse.
No, Monster Hunter Wilds. I think.
Okay.
He walks through a portal and shows up in Monster
That
Hunter.
makes the faintest amount of sense, but also
At least it's
stupid.
not. It's not as egregious as I was thinking.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't
He's
show up.
a gun. He's a gun.
He doesn't show up in like Red Dead
Edition.
Redemption or something.
Oh, that would be fire. dude.
Geralt in the fucking camp beating the fuck out of Micah, and
Oh,
no
yeah.
one can help. Everyone is just like, if we help, he's gonna kill us too.
Immediately.
Just let him beat up
Yeah.
Micah.
Ignis.
John's, what the hell? What's going on?
Why'd you do that?
He's on fire, John.
He's on fire, John.
Well, I've seen a lot of things in my day. I ain't never done seen a man control fire
Geralt,
like that.
what do you call them things? A Witcher?
Yeah, I'm very aware of witches, man. They got him back where I come from.
He's
He's
Back in
aware
Texas.
somehow.
like,
Yeah,
I done seen a witcher or two.
I learned about it from this nun.
from this done. We can use this. Trust me.
Have a little
Guys,
faith
we can,
on him.
and his plan is ultimately just to rob someone.
He
just wants to use Geralt to rob
he gains a character that isn't supposed to be in the universe, and he's like, "We can use this to rob these people that are rich. We can rob a stagecoach with them."
We can go back to Blackwater.
Dude,
Kill 'em
we have a
all.
Witcher now. We go back to Blackwater. It's power scaling in universes like that is so fun. Like I'm playing through Doom Eternal again to prepare for like the new Doom.
Yeah.
That's end of the week, right?
May 15th. I know it's like early access right now, but I also I have a lot of editing to do, so I'm just like I'll just wait. But Doom Eternal is like on crack. Dude, like the game is so fast, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I forgot how fast
I
that
beat
game.
the first DLC and I didn't do the second one. I was like, I'm really.
It's
not
hard, dude. Like
The
that's
first
a
one
not
is
easy game at all.
Ancient Gods is a really annoying DLC. Like I didn't have fun playing it.
I finished the first one, and then I did.
I beat it. I was like, all right, cool. And I went to do the second one. I was like, I don't really want to do this, and I didn't play the second one.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Arthur, you have
That's
to.
I've had my moments like that with the Soulsborne series. Like I need a long break.
I do all the DLC.
I've never
games,
beat
I
a single
regret.
one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I always get like really deep into them, and then I'm like, and then something happens where like I lose the feeling of satisfaction from beating a boss. Like it begins to just not feel like anything, and then I'm just like, I don't know if I care to keep doing this.
I kind of understand that. I kind of got that in Elden Ring. I had my fill, and
You didn't beat the DLC?
I didn't do Shadow. I didn't do Erdtree.
I got deep into Erdtree. I got deep into Erdtree and the base campaign. And I never beat either of them.
I just knew I wasn't going. I probably wasn't going to beat it. I don't feel like being really angry. And I know at a certain point those games always do that.
Dude, Malik. When I got to Malekith, I was like,
He was the most out of pocket boss in the game.
I'm not doing this. This doesn't even feel like.
When
they-
you counter him, it's crazy though. He's
It
doing
doesn't
all
even-
He's doing gainers like that, running off a wall to the back. But you counter him, and he slips like a real dog, and he falls down. And he's like, "Ow, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow!"
The thing with
I'm like,
Malekith,
"Oh, you poor little beast!" And I just beat him up.
the thing with Malekith is that he doesn't even feel like he was like. It almost feels like they didn't make him on purpose. Like he just, like he feels like he doesn't belong there.
I think he
little
does.
bit. I know what you mean.
He's so sporadic in his movements.
Yeah, it's just like this.
But I
isn't-
like him. I think
How close is that to the end, by the way?
not very far from end at all. You have maybe 2 hours of gameplay left.
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat. But I'm not going back to that game.
The
I put 170 hours into that game.
fight
like,
that got me was what you
plenty.
call it, was
I know
the,
how I feel about it.
The
It's
fight
not
that
gonna
got me
change.
was America.
Huh?
The final boss got me so annoyed.
Of Elden Ring?
Because it's just a skill check of how well you play the game. Like, actually. It's like, oh, did you learn how to play the game, actually? All right, so if you know how to play the game, you can beat her in the first fight. The second fight is kind of like
I beat Millennia.
Millennia is annoying.
That's a good one.
But she's cheesable, though. She's really hard to fight. But, like, if you're going to fight her in an honorable way, you're going to like, go blow for blow with her, it's hard to fight her. But if you know, like, oh, you can stagger this bitch to come to cows come home, you just keep staggering and burning her. And I kept doing that. And I was like, you dumb rotting whore. Like, you dumb rotting slut. I burned her and I kept hitting her. And then I was playing with Jake, and Jake just hit her with a sword. And she just fell down for real.
I always forget that game is like multiplayer because they don't feel like PvP games to me.
Right. I never do those.
Is it? I never did PvP in this game at all. Like this one in particular, I didn't do any PvP. I did
in
PvP,
Elden Ring.
Yeah, and freaking, I did it for like. There's a part of a mission I actually have to do a little bit of PvP.
Yeah, to get like an item or something.
In what you call it for the vampires.
Yeah.
But
I hate it. Like
I never do it. I heard like when everybody was kind of actually excited about 2 when they were playing it. They're like, it's actually really good.
That is one I had to do the good PvP. Okay. Yeah.
I watched a lot of it, but I know. First of all, I know I'm not going to do well because I see what people do in those games.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't look fun at all.
I can't think like that. I'm
like just seeing people like just. It almost gets to the point of it starts turning into like fighting games where people are studying frames and shit. And they're like, oh, I know this, and here's the hitboxes, and I'm like, it's not fun for me anymore. I'm like, it's a job. You know what I'm like?
I love Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne PvP. That shit was hilarious. Someone's about to hit you, you shoot them real quick, and they fall down, and you do run around them too real quick. You do a circle on them, and you dig your hand in the back of their body and fling them across the room.
I never played much of Bloodborne.
It's so shitty.
Bloodborne
I would do twirls and then stand and invisible attack them.
The issue with Bloodborne is that it runs at 20 frames per second, so it's hard for me to play it.
I just still not on PC.
It's not happening.
They lost the source code to that game or something.
I think the contract.
Will they just say why?
I think they lost it. I think they straight up lost it because like it makes no sense why they haven't like at the very least just
10 years,
up-resed it.
10 years. 10
you
years,
know,
10 years.
It's 10 years now. Yeah, officially 10 years.
But what like
it's over 10 years.
if they well, it came out in 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 14.
Around now, actually, I think it's almost actually 10 years.
If it's in 14, then I'm.
No, you're probably right.
It's one of those things that.
No, you're right. It is a 2015
Didn't Bloodborne
year.
and Witcher come out the same year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so it's 2015.
That's right.
I'd Fallout 4.
Can they just say I'll be okay with it if they just say it would make me feel much better. Like you'd be like, oh, what a bummer. But if
It
you
would
just
mean
knew
a
why,
lot. It would mean a
you're like,
lot to me.
yeah, to be honest, we don't know. Like you said, we don't know where the
It
fucking
would mean a
source code is.
lot
We don't
to
know.
me. Tell me, remember that line
From what?
from Red Dead 2 when
I
he's
was
about to die.
I was gonna say
it would mean a lot to me. And then John
remember.
blows his head off.
I don't remember that at all.
When he's dying, this is good ending dying though. When he's dying and he's like, "Go on, get out of here, go be a husband, a father."
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Man.
he's like, "I'm not gonna leave you, Arthur."
Did you guys ever do bad ending?
No.
Yeah,
I did it one time.
yeah. It's really not a good ending.
I feel like with those,
it's really sad.
It's really dissatisfying.
yeah,
Of
I
course.
feel like I don't know. With games like with multiple endings, I'm like, I'll just look up the other ones. You know
look
what
up
I mean?
the
Like
other-
I'm not gonna fucking go through the whole thing again, or even
about,
just like do the save thing.
What about I won't say. Never mind. I was just gonna ask about.
Sure. Yeah.
I was like,
I know.
what
I know
you're
it has
saying.
multiple
Yeah.
endings too. I know that.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
It's fine. We don't need I don't need to probe that anymore.
You-
But yeah,
The bad ending kind of
usually-
lays on a rock
if
and
it's,
dies.
if it's easy, I'll do it again. I'll do the multiple endings if it's if I don't have to go through the entire fucking. It's not like
The thing is, it's always easier to just look it up.
it is.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
It's ultimately no different.
For some reason, I don't fucking do that. I just my brain just I need to do it, and even though it's literally the same thing, look it up.
So I had full honor, and then I started the game right at the end of the Saint Denis part, where you're pretty much towards the end of the game, and within 20 minutes, I had the lowest honor possible.
Yeah.
I went through the city. Oh, murder! They just couldn't stop me. I was shooting horses.
You're just doing, like,
shooting
forward
horses. The
mode?
most horses just gets you your honor down the quickest. So I just kept shooting horses.
yeah.
Yeah.
I held up in the I think it's the I don't know. It's a big. I don't know.
It's the juke joint for me.
The only time I've
I was
ever
going to
gone-
the juke joint and I shoot all the women in there.
The only time I've ever gone back and like actively chased a different ending was like the Mass Effect 2 suicide mission, where where Garrus for me died, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. And I started the game over.
You started the whole.
That's crazy that you started over.
Again?
You did. You remember you saying that? That's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't want.
That's crazy. The whole game.
But like,
Yeah, because the
when's the last
through
time you
line.
saved?
Because I wanted a consistent through line.
did you not do his loyalty mission or something?
I guess not. I must not have done it the first time I played it.
Yeah, maybe because like to me, I'm like, there's no reason to start it over. You
I think
just
it's- well,
back to
start the
before.
suicide mission.
Well, no, I didn't know what. I didn't look up like how to avoid.
how
it.
you do?
This is
Oh,
probably-
that's
I just
probably
went
one of
back.
the games
I
I
just
played.
went back all the from the beginning and just was like very, very careful.
Very careful
That's
of
hilarious.
Garrus. Are you all right?
Yeah, like
You
I
think
think
you're
I
gonna
was,
die anytime soon, Garrus? You afraid of explosions, bro?
But also, I think for me, I just wanted like a consistent through line of just like I wanted to have my own canon to be reason. Like I don't know. Like I wanted it to make sense.
Yeah, I understand. I did that for the first one because I had to kill Rex,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I was
Yeah,
just
exactly. Yeah.
I'm like,
I think
well, I gotta fucking do
I
this.
don't want to murder Rex.
Yeah,
I
that was
gotta go to the
my
beginning.
first place. So yeah, I just started over.
I think also because like I think I wasn't super happy with how I allocated my stats because it was like my first time playing a game like that. So I was like, I'll just restart and spec into
That
it.
was me so I fucked up in Baldur's Gate 3 and for some reason Damon died.
Who's Damon?
The guy that can fix a Karlach.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even.
So I was at like Act 3, right before the beginning of Act 3, and I was like, oh no, I gotta do this all over again. So I started the game over again. Max everything. I hope the 3-way. So I was married to Karlach and I was married to Shadowheart. Which is a glitch. When you start the thing over, when after you fuck Karlach the first time, you just don't talk to Shadowheart about it. I just didn't talk to her about it.
That's crazy.
I was to talk to her about it like in the camp, and I just didn't talk to her. I was like, it was like an exclamation point over her head, and I was like,
nope.
curious. I
ain't gonna.
Interesting.
You ain't gonna
And I left.
expose me.
I was kissing them both like when you're going in the final fight about to climb the other way. I was kissing them both like, can I get a kiss, bitch?
So that's
Can I
when
get a
you
kiss,
talked to
bitch?
her. You didn't talk to her until the final fight.
Nah, it was a lot of me like avoiding speaking to her vehemently.
That's so
You just
funny.
treat fucking Baldur's Gate like too hot to handle or something.
It literally is for
That's
me.
honestly ridiculous.
It's how is it
fucking
ridiculous?
hilarious.
I fucked Lae'zel. I was gonna fuck Gale, but he asked me too much shit. I fucked Will just to make him feel bad.
It's so fun. I'm so asexual in these games.
I was fucking my
Like
way.
I don't care. Like
I was raising
when I
the
play these
land with
games,
my
I'm
penis.
literally like no one is worth my time.
Oh no,
Ever.
dude. The one thing I will say like that I find it reminds me of because I love RPGs that have like that engagement and love interest and stuff.
Sure, yeah.
It's just it's so much more engaging, and then you get funny moments like dumb shit like that. But
That's not dumb. That's intellect. It's intelligence.
Oh yeah,
It's strategy.
Oh yeah. No, it's so, like I like doing that stuff like that with Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. But like say it is cool when there's a game that there's like predetermined shit going on. That's I was wondering. I was thinking how would Claire be? How would Claire Obscure be if it
The
was
relationships weren't designated already.
if it was more like that? Like I wonder how much more it would have.
I can already tell one relationship that would be there. Like if the main, like
We should stop talking about
Yeah,
the game.
no,
by the way.
It's not really
Let me
about
say-
like I didn't want to go into.
Because I can tell Gustav would be with the ninja girl.
I don't-
the one with the like the sickles that are attached,
Sure.
or the one that has the Twilight feature. What's her name?
CL.
CL.
Well, you say well.
Can we not?
Yeah,
Like I think it's pointless because
Okay.
we can't talk really about it.
yeah, we didn't have to talk about that. I was bringing up just like it's not.
Well, it's like freaking Garrus and freaking Tally, and then you being like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And you blow
yeah,
Garrus' head off.
so it's fun. Well, I didn't. Suicide mission. I let the bugs take them.
That's so crazy.
That's what it was.
That's actually worse. It's
So
like
it's
it's
just
like
Imagine
in
playing
GT
Mass Effect 3 without like I don't know, man. Like
It's such an important part for me, at least.
Not in 3. He doesn't really do anything. That,
I use him regardless.
I mean, well, I can.
I like that he slaps
I use.
people. That's it.
Tally her drone is fucking excellent. So that
Yeah.
it's like
It is overpowered.
her drone is
The
excellent. So I'm good with that. And then I feel like I'm so OP in that game that I kind of like being a Vanguard in that game is so ridiculous. It reminds me of Doom. for example, because I'm just charging in.
I didn't like
shotgun
the
blasting people.
I didn't
Nova
like
Slam,
the Vanguard until
then,
I used it. I was like, oh, this is like not that fun.
It's
and then I
fucking great.
teleported across the room into
Dude,
some guy and then punched the
there
floor.
is
People were in the
no
air.
limit to the length of where you could go, and that's the thing that they could have nerfed. Really, I'm just saying, like but since I guess it's not PvP again, there's no reason to. But so there's like, as soon as you can just see his life, that's now you're across the map, and then fucking Nova Slam. Your fucking shield regenerated, shotgun blasting motherfuckers.
That shit is
so
really
dope.
fucking dumb because I'm like it's
You're
such
unstoppable.
it's such an insane like animation. I imagine their perspective. I was like, do 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 do, and you just hit by a person.
Dude, it's just
Good fucking games,
unstoppable.
guys. Play the Mass Effect games. I regret I took so long to play those games, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about
really
when
fucking
I
love
was, it was hard for me to think about because I was thinking about what are the three games were the most important to me. I feel like, and it was interesting that I was deciding between Mass Effect 2 and 3 because 2 I think was technically more important, but when I think about the overall package as far as like visuals and the score and the gameplay, I actually enjoyed 3 more. Which is, it's hard for me. It almost sounds weird for me to admit just because of some of the problems that 3 had, but I've talked about that. Most of the problems were there in the vanilla version that made it such a horrible experience compared to, like, say, if you play the Legendary Edition. And then, so then I was like, okay, that Dark Souls 3 is still, like, I just fucking love that game. It's still my favorite out of all the games.
Yeah.
And then,
Bringing that nigga back in fucking Night Rain makes me so mad. Fucking Nameless King.
Yeah, he was in the trailer for Night Rain. That's right.
well, I guess it makes sense because,
Whatever.
He's people love him. They absolutely love him.
I don't know how you can love that gigantic piece of shit. That
Well,
fucking dragon riding fucking
they
idiot.
fucking hate him.
I saw that and I was like, bro, come on. I hated you so much.
Yeah.
I hate that he's in Dark Souls 1, 2, technically. When you go to that dilapidated city, when you're in Orlando, and there's this one giant statue that's broken, that's the Nameless King again. And I'm like, fuck, I want you dead so bad.
How can you hate him if you don't even know his name?
Yeah, it's like
Well, he has a name. I've never put it to memory, but the character's name is the Nameless King.
Well,
He's Gwyn's kid.
but he can't have a name then.
remain nameless. I just wonder, why is Gwen such a bitch?
I mean, he had the world on lock for a while. Wasn't a bitch. He wasn't a bitch until your character's psychotic ass went there. It's like, I'm going to change the way the universe works.
Yeah.
Sometimes it got him, man.
Look, man, all I've got to say is that every now and then, I'd ruin the world for a fucking few kicks for every now and then.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, who's gonna do anything about it?
If I had the ability to do what your character does in DS1, I would do that. Especially like if you know the conditions how things are right now. I'm like, yeah, it's time. It's time to let's put the flame out.
Yeah.
I would want to, but I'd be
Move on
so
to questions
scared.
soon.
I'd be like, what's gonna happen if I do this? What are the ramifications?
There ain't no ramifications, son.
Yeah.
What if I do something wrong and then someone dies?
That never happens.
Would you bang the? Oh man, what's the dragon called? The
Maw?
the white dragon, the
one with all the teeth?
the hot
Darby?
lady? Yeah, Darby.
Yeah,
Would you bang- would you
Darby
bang-
the Dragon,
Would
yeah.
you bang Darby the dragon?
No, I think Darby the Dragon is like 7.
If you're fucking dragons, you're really
what is
off.
dragon years? What is that though?
I think 7 dragon years is 6 human years.
Low-key is probably less.
You got questions?
Because dragons age. Because dragons live forever, like they're damn near forever, so it's probably less.
How do you know?
'Cause in every fantasy, dragons live for fucking thousands of years.
They're not turtles.
No,
So
they're worse or better.
The only real dragons are the Rain of Fire dragons. All right, guys, that's it.
worse or better is crazy.
And
You said that, and there's like a line in Invader Zim where like Zim comes back and he's like, I came back to help with the fires. You made them worse. Or better.
Yeah.
It's a good question. It's actually technically true.
Yeah.
Both.
It just depends on whose perspective.
It's all a game of perspective.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, son.
All right. So we're gonna move on to some
Swim,
questions.
swim.
Nothing's really happening in the news as far as I know.
Come.
I'm sure there's some bullshit happening.
Probably right
It's
now.
the same shit, different day, really. I'm sure they're gonna legalize air at some point.
I think
Wouldn't even surprise me.
Al Qaeda's actually airlifting new twin towers.
That's right.
They're trolling us. They're putting
twin towers everywhere.
Inconveniently,
Right on top of the Freedom Plaza. They drop it right on top of Freedom Plaza. And it's like, what the fuck? Y'all didn't know this?
They built a Metal Gear to throw buildings at our planes to make us do 9/11s all the time.
Built a Metal Gear. They fucking consulted Kojima too. And he was like, I honestly, I didn't know. It was
Give it
real
Norman
life.
Reedus faces.
Yeah, I thought this was strictly for like, I don't know, art or something. I didn't know they were gonna make it, and more importantly, I didn't know that what I was pitching would be scientifically functional in the real world. Like I was,
This worked.
yeah, like I'm kind of staggered that my designs are functional on a scientific level.
He's like, I should have known something was off when rotting Osama bin Laden, who clearly should be dead because half his jaw was missing, was talking to me.
Yeah.
And, so clearly necromancy exists.
Yeah, I thought it might have just been like a hologram, like a Tupac hologram.
Something, yeah.
Of like a little
He talks
mummy.
exactly that cadence. Too.
Yeah, this is exactly how he speaks, by the way. Like,
Like there's no hint of a Japanese accent at all.
there's not a Japanese accent.
He's like, yeah, this is fucking.
You want to see my
weird,
impression
dude.
of Hideo Kojima? Hi, I'm Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima.
What's going on?
This whole time.
I think Walton
Yeah,
Goggins.
he's been
is really
faking,
Cool.
huh?
I think Walton Goggins is really cool. That's what he says out loud. Is
a great
Walton
guy.
Goggins.
I'm surprised
is a cool guy.
I'm surprised that he hasn't taken a photo with him yet. He's always posting photos of like random actors that he knows.
Yeah.
Like what is taking him so long? Why are you sleeping on Walton Goggins?
hurry up, man.
Get Walton Goggins in Death Stranding 2 now.
I feel like he's gonna be in it.
Can I be completely honest?
No.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm
So why ask?
I'm Hideo Kojima anyway.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry, Hideo.
I actually hate Norman Reedus.
Oh,
I hate his fucking guts.
That's why I keep him so fucking.
I
close
actually
to me.
tried to make Death Stranding.
Keep your
I actually
closer.
tried to make Death Stranding completely nonsensical and stupid on purpose, because I wanted Norman Reedus' career to suffer. But it turned out that we just made a great game that everybody resonated with, and now we're making a sequel. Now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I guess we'll put Troy Baker in a fucking weird Power Ranger mask with a fucking guitar. Like I don't know, man. Like I didn't expect this to take off. That's like what Naughty Dog did with Crash Team Racing. Did you know that?
What?
They specifically, like, their contract with Crash was ending, so they were like, let's just jump the shark and put aliens in this.
Oh.
And make it a fucking race car game. And then after this, nobody will care about Crash.
Yeah, you
Was
can't-
aliens
you
that
can't
far
do
off?
that.
from Crash
That's kind of what I was feeling. Like, you already
Yeah.
got talking animals and a fucking haunted mask. Like,
He's a god.
yeah, like,
You have a literal deity that gets on his face sometimes that he
Right.
runs around with. And
They really wanted to fuck with it.
Man.
they should have made it so he was fighting a pedophile.
A pedophile. Well, I think
Rated M.
Let the woke people, the anti-woke people, get ahead of it. So like make Crash trans.
Oh, yeah. If
He has like a girl suit on. He has
If
a girl
Crash was
costume.
made today, that would have been their play. They would have been like, let's make Crash a Trump supporter.
I feel like Crash would be a Trump supporter.
I think Crash has no concept of politics.
But I think he'd be confused easily enough to be like, you didn't do this.
He might get roped into it without like
Trump
knowing
giving him
what
a
is
wampa
happening.
fruit, he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm down.
In the same way that you could rope a squirrel into like a Trump rally, like I guess.
Exactly.
Put a little squirrel hat on it and stuff. And
Yeah,
it just
little-
happened to be there.
Yeah.
Little MAGA hat.
Just
little
eating
MAGA
it.
hat fucking.
Look at that little squirrel, man. It makes me have hope about America. Shit. Man, I'm so dumb.
He's just on the cusp of understanding his limitations.
I'm so fucking stupid.
I'm so stupid. This squirrel's making me cry. This squirrel's gotta make this squirrel's gotta make America great again. Hat, and it's making me tear up.
I'm so fucking stupid.
I'm so fucking dim-witted and dumb and unintelligent. It's crazy.
Look at me. I'm dumb as shit. Look at me eating my pie, my hot dog, or laughing my ass off at a squirrel. I don't know where I am.
Look at me eating my mac and cheese with my hands. I'm so fucking stupid.
I got 2 spoons, but fuck it.
Oh man, we're gonna use the
He
spoons.
digs it with the spoon and takes it off the spoon with his hands. And he
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What a fucking chimp.
Time to take a hot bath. And he boils water.
He pours on himself immediately.
Pours on himself.
Oh!
No, he's too
It's the
stupid.
Lord.
He's too stupid. He's too stupid to register pain.
That's
Like he doesn't
crazy.
understand that he should be motivated to not experience that.
Oh man,
That's not even human though.
That is unstoppable.
That's not even a human
That's the
person.
perfect army.
Yeah, a bunch of people who don't understand that pain is bad.
Stupid as shit, and you can tell them to do whatever.
Go running that wall right hard. Got it, sir. Boom. He blows up on contact with the wall. That's
And
how
the
hard he
belief,
is.
the sheer willpower and belief that everything will be fine makes it so he bursts through the wall. You know,
But
That's-
he's
it's
in
as if it's a
raggedy shape.
paper thin wall.
He's in
That's
raggedy shape
terrifying.
on the other side though. He is. It looks like it looks phenomenal.
But he's
how
ready
bad
for
it is.
more though.
I'm so fucking stupid.
he's-
I'm right back in the fight. I'm right back in there.
Hey, what else you need me to do, sir? I'm such a fucking moron.
He reintroduces himself.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I would love if somebody was that self-aware about themselves.
Really.
No, they can't exist. A person can't exist.
It's kind of like the thing where it's like, if you think you're crazy, you're probably not, you know? Because, like, if you think
Right.
you're crazy, like, that it already shows, like, a level of...
I think I'm fucking
Yes.
insane for years.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of crazy.
I think
but,
I'm
like, that
insane.
must mean that I'm not... But then, like, is that like a confirmation bias where, like, maybe I am crazy and I'm just using what I understand about understanding that you're crazy to shield myself against the reality that I'm crazy?
Too much thinking. You already did too much thinking.
I think I've been masking for a long time.
Huh?
I think I've been masking my lunacy for a long time.
You can't be crazy and be saying stuff like that.
No, I think you can, and I think I am.
I think you're thinking you're like some gay book that thinks that you can exist in both planes.
It's like
But crazy people don't
It's
philosophize or
Kingston
pontificate. They don't do that.
Kingston thinks, well, he thinks he's crazy for the wrong reasons. He thinks he's crazy because he like masks himself, but I think he's crazy because when he wakes up, he goes, "Ooh!"
I do that into Lily's face every morning. Traumatized that
Have
fucking
you seen
girl.
that giant black dude he runs around the city and shit? And he gotten viral for doing his morning routine. Have you seen that guy?
No.
He wakes up at 5 a.m. and gets a bowl with water and
Hall?
ice. And then, I don't even know. I guess that's his
Yeah,
name.
Hall, yeah.
And he just dunks his face in fucking water and shit like that. And I think it's our turn to do our routines. And so
Right.
at 5 a.m. we get up. The first thing, you just,
Yeah. Just howl at ourselves in the mirror
And then
dunk
try-
our
and then
balls in the
trying to-
hot tea.
I think okay, if you
Are you gonna hold on? Let me before you begin. Are you going to ask about deep frying people's testicles?
No, I thought about it. That shit is funny though.
All right.
That is funny. I did the audio of it in tandem with the person like going through the voices of pain.
Yeah, that's-
it's funny. You hear it fucking fry.
So what were you gonna say?
Do you think? How long do you think you can sustain having your balls in a cup of hot tea, but the tea is poured into the cup while your balls are already in there? You don't have to dip it.
I'd
into
probably
it.
jump up immediately.
How could like if you like it's like it's
I really don't think I could last long at all.
I think I could do it for like 5 seconds.
That's way longer
I'm
than
not
I
gonna
think.
endure 5.
You're really over it. I think genuinely the millisecond that you
Yes.
feel that, you're gonna jump
No, I understand that.
5
But like,
feet in the air.
But you have to sustain it. Like you're like, all right, cool, ready, set, go. And it's
That's
like,
great that you have to sustain it. You won't.
I think I can do it. I think I can do 5.
this is like the pastry that he's like, put it in for like 25 seconds or whatever and fuck it. Or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I can do
Like,
like
it wouldn't be scorching hot.
it
on his
would
dick.
be, but that would not mean I would give up.
See, the thing that's concerning me is that he's actually done this shit, and that he knows something that we don't.
Oh yeah.
I've
Like,
massacred and
Like he's just
destroyed
pretending
my.
like he's never done it, but like I think I can.
yeah.
You know, like
I think I can. I actually think I won't.
you
I actually think I won't cry afterwards.
you won't. You don't get it.
I don't think Lily
You haven't
won't be
seen
upset as much as last.
I don't know what I don't know
not last
what she
time.
would do if she walked into me teabagging a fucking teacup full of hot tea.
And then you just stare at her silently as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Don't break my focus. No, don't talk to me. Don't break my focus.
And then a tapeworm falls out of your asshole.
A large one.
A larva, a fucking hose-sized tapeworm.
That is crazy.
Just writhing. I hate that they regenerate. It's so
Kingston.
Disgusting.
It's
Ugh.
Do they regenerate?
Yeah, they regenerate.
It's time, Kingston. It is time. Falls out. And
That's the tapeworm speaking. Perfect English.
Kingston, it's time.
It's me, Hideo Kojima, the tapeworm. No relation.
No. I mean, hey, it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, the stranger things have happened, and probably not actually. In retrospect, I actually think there's nothing has ever happened that is stranger than a hose-sized tapeworm falling into somebody's asshole and saying, "Hello, it's me, Hideo Kojima, the worm." No relation.
No relation.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Amelia Earhart.
Falling out of your ass?
Oh, no, just
The
her
whole
situation.
Okay.
The whole plane falls out your ass. She's like, what the?
Oh, it's me. It's me, Amelia Earhart. I've been in his colon this whole time.
This whole time. I'm like, what do you mean this whole time? What does that mean?
That was
I thought
well
you're-
before he even. Yeah, I know.
I thought you crashed in the ocean and then had your remains carried by like migrating crabs halfway across the world. This is a real thing, by the way.
Let's make some
Did they ever
questions.
find that shit?
Amelia Earhart?
Yeah.
They found it like miles away from where it happened because like the
Right.
crabs were
You said
migrating.
the crab, right? Okay, so
I think that's what I
that's
heard.
the theory of what they. Okay.
Look, this is what I heard when I was half paying attention, listening to a video about it while I was playing something else and thinking about other things.
Oh, gotcha.
So this might be very misleading information.
Oh. So that actually might be that Mr. Krabs found her.
It actually might be just a man with crabs found Amelia Earhart's body and plane.
Wow.
A man with crabs.
So
named
interesting.
Eugene found her.
Eugene Krabs.
All right.
No, it's not.
On account of the crabs
move
I
on to the
have.
fucking
They call them
questions.
crabs because of his crabs.
Like,
no
they're
relation.
Big.
We're an hour
They're
in.
Big crabs. They're like this big.
It's on your pubes. There's giant crabs on you.
Big ass
And he's
crabs.
just there with the bug.
See that video of the fucking lady who was like cooking crabs in an air fryer? And it was like they were live crabs or whatever. She was like seasoning them and you could hear the crabs scream.
I think I know what you're talking. I remember a video something like that, and then just a wave of people like shitting on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't even- I
some
don't
people
even-
just grow up like really, not
It's
right.
It's really like because look, I understand that crabs and lobsters and bugs in general are unsympathetic. My heart's not bleeding or anything, but like why? Like why even like I feel like the size matters, because you step on ants all the time probably by accident and you're not really thinking about it.
Size definitely matters, and also I think the level of sentience, of consciousness. So what I mean by that is crustaceans actually do things that are very reminiscent to humans. Like say when they're hurt, when they're injured, they rub their injuries.
Yeah.
They like we do. We're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, when they get stressed out, they rip their arms off just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do things that it's like, oh, these people are very self-aware. Like, like ripping your arms off, like you said.
Exactly.
So there are things like that. I'm like, just kill the fucking son of a bitch before you fucking cook it.
Yeah.
It
in an
takes
air fryer also.
a
What the fuck are you doing
second.
putting crab in an
They're
air
just
fryer?
being fucking cunty.
Yeah.
Like, it literally takes a second. There's its head, knife, dead.
yeah.
It takes a second. And these people are like, let me just do it alive.
Well, let me put it in a
because-
fucking washing machine first.
As if it fucking makes a difference. Like, you kill it. Why would you do that? Not even a fucking dryer.
Oh yeah, sorry,
a
dryer.
washing machine.
Yeah, put a dryer on high and put a live crab
No,
in
no,
there.
no. I really did like the washing machine premise.
Yeah, because you're doing it a favor,
It's like
kind
a
of.
cold cook or something. I don't know. I think there's
Cold cooking. Your freezer burnt it.
I think there's something there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm about to fucking throw up.
I think all those people. I want to beat the piss out of all those people that do that and make excuses. The ones that makes you like, oh, I have to do it for. I'm like, no, I think you're just kind of.
I feel absolutely
you're
nothing
a
for sea
monster.
creatures. I feel nothing for them. I don't feel any sympathy.
To me, it's not about sea creatures. It's
I just
just
don't care.
things in general. I just pray to the overlords that made this universe that some beings come and then they do that to humans. I want it so badly that they
No, do it to the
they
humans
round
that
them
do
up
that
like with
shit.
like how there's those claw machines. Like they put us in like a thing and there's like the claw machine. They press it, they grab the human, and then it dunks them in oil.
live.
And
Scalding
then,
oil, yeah.
And then all the humans are talking like, this is so barbaric. And I'm like, nigga, is it? It's literally what we've been doing for fucking centuries.
Why does your
the
watch
same
look like
thing.
it's drawn, that somebody drew it?
Oh, because there's this fat nigga named Lo that he's a basketball YouTuber, and he was wearing it during a live stream.
Is he the guy with glasses that cheated on his wife?
Yes.
I know who he is.
You know
yeah.
Lo?
He's the dude. I'll show it. Agent.
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 Yeah,
Agent.
yeah.
He's at the top hat until he got caught cheating on his fucking wife.
He cheated. You see this ugly ass nigga cheating on his wife. It's so crazy. These people, they get a little bit of clout, and then all of a sudden they're just like, I'm gonna start fucking bitches. I'm like, you are, without your YouTube channel, you are hideous, sir. Like,
Yeah. Why get married in the first place? I don't get it.
that's a whole other story,
I've
right?
never understood that ever in my life, ever. It's like, there's nothing wrong with not being married.
It's cognitive dissonance. People, as I say, what they want to, let's say not cognitive dissonance. There's a level of it that they use, but it's like having your cake and eating it too, right? They always want to do both. I want to be in a monogamous relationship, but I also want to fuck a bunch of bitches. And my thought was always, just fuck a bunch of bitches. Why would you do both? But they need to have both. They're greedy.
Have you guys seen,
greedy.
Have you seen the upspike in the flat Earth thing?
I don't care.
So there was I forgot the guy that was on.
Oh, anyway, hold on, hold your thought. I just want to say, shout out to that dumb nigga Lo, because he was wearing that dumb adulterer. I like him as a content creator. He's actually, I think he's very good at breaking down basketball. But yeah, he was wearing this watch, this sketch watch, and so I bought it. I was like,
It looks kind of cool.
yeah, I was just like, holy, it was like $30 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is the first time I think I've ever coveted something that a YouTuber was wearing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I need that fucking watch. This is awesome.
I mean, how hard could it be to break down basketball? I mean, it's like people run around with a ball in the basketball. I mean,
The ball.
fucking-
Well,
I could do that probably.
It's funny because basketball seems so simple, but it's like,
No, I know.
yeah, it's funny, but because it really
the
it's one of
basic
the
visual is simple. It's like,
It's one of the easiest sports to follow.
And a basket, and another basket.
You made another basket.
Ah, he missed.
I think
You see that video of the baseball announcer where like they caught him on a hot mic? This is a long time ago, but he goes it's the F slur capital of the world. And I don't know what he's talking about exactly, but it comes back and he goes like, earlier today I made live on the thing. It's like I made some really bad. I made a mistake. I said something really bad. This is not me. I'm a man of the Lord. I don't do these kinds of things. And he's still calling the game though. So like he goes like, earlier I said something that is really offensive to an entire group of people, and I am deeply ashamed of what I've said. And that's a single all the way into the outfield.
No fucking
Dude,
way.
it's crazy. Like it is. I wish I could remember exactly.
That sounds. I mean, if you said F slur capital of the world, it's probably easy to find.
San Fran.
It must be San Francisco Giants. He was
I
calling the
genuinely
game
do.
for the
I think it
Giants.
wasn't even. I think it was like the Chicago or something. I think it was like it was so uncalled for. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real
As
quick.
we
'cause
say,
it is,
It's the fucking,
it is
like-
really interesting audio
It's
to
just
listen
like
to.
it was just like a Sox. It was like a White Sox game,
I really.
and then he was just like these fucking queers over here.
The Sox was the Sox.
They put fucking ketchup on their. Oh wait, no, they don't put ketchup on their hot dog. I guess actually, which I'm gonna be honest. That's the one thing that I enjoy
the
about Chicago.
Reds, whatever the Reds is. I don't know what the Reds are.
The Reds.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it may be the Red Sox? Maybe Boston?
Wait, hold on. Trying to find.
The fag capitals of the world.
That's great. Can I see the teams?
Oh sure. Bro, it means nothing.
I thought it said the
Red CN and KC.
Cincinnati and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kansas City.
Yeah.
I saw that looked like, wow, I think I need to update my glasses.
But yeah, so
In Kansas City and North Carolina.
Chiefs, right?
Holland takes over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry.
Yeah.
I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith.
What's exactly?
As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it'll be a home run.
he's still.
So that'll make it a 4-0 ball game.
That's crazy.
I
In the middle of it.
I mean, I guess it's his job. Like It's just funny to see.
He's in work mode still.
He's working. And the producer could have been like, "Shut the fuck up, call the game.
Yeah.
Call the fucking game. Like, don't bring more attention to
Yeah,
this."
and, and at the end of it, he goes like, "This may be the last time I put on the fucking headset or whatever." You know?
If you said,
He didn't say the fucking headset, but he said this might be the last time I wear the gear.
What city out of those cities? That was Cincinnati
Yeah,
and Kansas City.
yeah.
Cincinnati, I guess.
I don't know what he's talking. He might be having a separate conversation.
Maybe
is
he's
the thing.
having and not talking about where he's at.
Right,
Has to be.
but it's so funny.
Because I'm like, when did those cities become the
Great Migration. The Great Migration.
Yeah. I don't even know. So I don't know all the baseball teams. Cincinnati
close.
Cincinnati Reds, and then the I didn't even know.
I don't know, man. This is
Kansas City had a team. Blue Jays.
Royals.
I don't know, man.
Royals.
To me, it's the
I was like
Royals.
Blue Jays. Royals. Okay, right.
It's just all Yankees.
Blue Jays are Toronto.
Okay.
They're just a bunch of Yankees to me. It's just like there's the Chicago Yankees, there's the fucking Cincinnati Yankees,
It's
there's the other New York Yankees that they call themselves the Mets, I guess. There's the
The Giants used to be
what the
Yankees
fuck
team.
is a Mets?
exactly.
The Metropolitans.
Yeah, look at this
No,
motherfucker.
that's objective. It is.
Dumb. Well, no, I'm just saying this sports nigga is fucking helping me out.
Hey man, I'm Puerto Rican. I like baseball a lot.
You like baseball? I
More
just,
than I should actually. I actually hate it.
Get into it, man. You
I'm
want to?
nostalgic for the vibe of baseball because it was always on in the background when my dad was watching it. But like, I don't
I
My
don't
grandma
care really
made me
much that
play
much about
baseball
it.
for 4 years. I fucking hated that.
I
That was my
played-
first sport.
Did you play? I had to do t-ball, and then I had to play. I did
Little league.
one regular little.
I
league.
did t-ball
fucking
for
hated
2
it.
years. And I did little league for 2 years. I maybe hit 2 balls that whole time. I was like, I'm not good at this sport.
My highlight was catching. I was always. If you're in the outfield, that means you suck.
Yes.
So I was always.
Or
left.
you're really good. Like in outfit, if you suck, or you're extremely
Well,
talented.
let's
actually,
put it this way: if you're in little league, I think it's you suck. I think it's
yeah,
just you
you're
suck.
no talented child. is in
So
it.
I completely indifferent. Don't
Talented
care.
child possible.
You know, if you're talented, you're first base, you're shortstop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
stop
those
is
things.
stop is important.
I'm fucking left field, just like jacking off or whatever.
just fucking.
Trying to like put my fucking glove over my dick while I'm jacking off, you know, so nobody can see. I'm like, see if I can stealthy jack off while I'm on the field.
That is crazy doing that. Standing there, everybody's watching. You're just.
And then
he's
boom.
fooled. He's fooled everyone.
I caught a ball,
ball?
got one dude out, and then I tried to make a double play, and then of course I was supposed to throw it to the stop, but I was just like, you know, because this dude was actually really fast. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna throw it to the to third.
baseman?
No, I was actually to the third. I was supposed to throw it to stop, so then he can have the option to throw it home or whatever. But I was like, I fucked up, tried to throw it to third, and I was a little bit short, and there was a little bounce, and that guy was there. I was like, fuck.
And he scored.
He probably, yeah, I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. I feel like I blacked out at that
I
point.
hate baseball so much.
I played a little bit of baseball. I played baseball, and then but that was for like school or something, or like just the community. How do little league teams work? It's just like
It's usually community.
yeah. So I did that for the community, and then I did like it was like an adult child wrestling match for the team for the church.
Whoa.
Adult child? What does that mean? Like
It means like they pair a child with an adult.
oh, and then they wrestle.
And then they
don't-
wrestle,
They
yeah.
don't wrestle each other.
No, they wrestle each other. It's for the church.
Adult.
Oh, the
child?
new pope.
What?
The new pope happened.
I like how you thought of the Pope when I was talking about adults wrestling children.
Yeah, no, that was the wrestling
He's
team.
from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, any.
It's weird because there were no spectators ever.
Okay.
Just uncovering
it's
you've
like-
been assaulted.
Yeah.
It's like slowly digging away at the walls. It's like, wait.
I hate the. You stupid victim. You victim.
Yeah, Pastor Michaels is always there early.
Yeah, I think
And
I'd be.
oiled up.
Yeah.
I think I'd be a serial killer if I got molested.
Oh, curious.
I think I like would legitimately would have went like on a spree of like, oh, I'm gonna get them all.
I mean, it makes sense.
I'm gonna get them
I don't valid
because like I already feel strongly about it, but nothing happened. So I imagine if something happened,
why
to
you're
me-
repressing something.
or what if I? No, I think unless like you know, like I said, I had a dream that I killed someone, and then like I was the dream kind of freaked me out because within the dream, it felt like I was unlocking a memory that I repressed in
That's
the dream.
fucked up.
It
It's
felt
crazy that your brain would do that to you. You know what I
right?
mean? Like it would just torture you.
It made me feel like-
you're sure you've been wronged, and you really think about it. It's like, wait, this never actually happened.
dude. It made
I
me feel-
made up this. I made up this anger I had. This anger that I feel right now is not real.
I used to have
Yeah.
this. I used to have this dream about this recurring house, and it always freaked me out because I was like, I feel like one day I'm gonna find this house, and it's
Yeah.
gonna freak me.
It's gonna
fuck
mean
out.
something.
Yeah.
Like what is it like? What's in it?
It was like the same layout every single time. Like things in the room changed, but like it was always like the same kind of hallway, the same number of steps.
I think
And
it's
was
gonna
like,
happen, man.
it's fucked up. I don't want it.
I
think it's why I've stuck to apartments.
you know, do you ever have very specific dreams that actually came true?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing that freaks me out. Not like mundane, because you probably dream so fucking much. Your mind thinks about so much shit.
Oh,
that
yeah.
eventually you're gonna have this deja vu thing of a mundane event. But like I had two very distinct things that I dreamed about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck? What the? It just makes me. I'm like, scientists don't really understand consciousness, and I'm like, yeah, this is where we're at. This is when shit like that happens. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I've had dreams that I'm like, this sounds like it feels like it really happened before, but then I'm dreaming, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm not even awake enough. Like my dreams, sometimes I think my dreams, I think my dreams are real. So I'm like, oh, this happened in a dream. It's gonna happen in real life, right? And then I'm like, what am I doing? I'm dreaming right now in the first place. So I'm worried about my dreams in my dreams.
I don't even think I understand what you're saying.
So at first you think you're awake.
Yeah, I think I'm awake.
And then you realize, then you start your lucid dreaming. You realize that you're dreaming, and then you're philosophizing about the dream that you're having.
The dream I've had a prior time, but I never even had the dream. It was a dream of a dream of a dream.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
So you-
I don't care about this anymore. I immediately.
It's really stupid, but it's also like, what the fuck is going on?
We're gonna move on to questions from our patrons over at patreon.com/thesnarktank.
Dream. But the Pope, that happened. We got the new Pope. He's from Chicago.
Yeah, whatever.
He's part he's part Haitian. Dominican people don't like that.
American Pope, yeah, he's woke.
Yeah,
People are
he's-
calling him the woke Pope. I forgot.
Again?
What were they
woke?
calling it?
The
The
woke?
woke. Yeah, the woke. Literally, there was the woke.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, they're very clever. Obviously,
Yeah, man. Christians.
I don't care, man. They're all protect rapists, and you look into them. He's protected rapists, so I don't
course,
care.
he's a pope.
That's why I'm like everybody. That's
I was
like,
gonna say, of course, he's from Chicago,
he's from the what is it? What did the guy
the
say?
rape capital of the world.
Yeah. Sorry, I pride myself as a Christian.
Yeah, I didn't
whatever.
I didn't mean to fucking.
I'm a man of faith.
I would love it if his apology was like, so you might have heard me say some fucking crazy thing. Didn't mean to say that. You didn't mean for you to hear that.
I'm just joking.
Sorry, but I'm just kidding around.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
He says the N-word.
I'm sorry.
He's like the whitest fucking person ever. It's like,
It sounds like I know I guess they all sound the same at a certain point, but because he sounds like Troy Aikman, the quarterback from.
oh yeah, all the the announcer.
Yeah.
You mean? Oh yeah, every announcer sounds the same.
all starting to sound
especially
the
for
same.
baseball. Like it's like they hire. It might just be a clone of the same guy over and over again. Because I swear to God, there's like a voice for baseball announcers that I swear has been the same since I was a child.
Yeah, I mean that's probably true.
For me, listening to NPR and like the fucking AMs, and like it'd be NPR, and then it'd be a radio station for baseball. My grandma listened to. It'd be those two, and I'm like, Grandma, I really hate this fucking sport. Please put on basketball. And she's like, No, I'm watching the Yankees. This is important.
It's really fucking crazy.
I hate how much she loved baseball. It was like her favorite thing that wasn't going to church.
Bro, that's crazy.
What are you looking at?
I was just looking at
The Whoop.
no, I was trying to
You see that other guy who was in the running for being Pope, by the way, the Italian man?
yeah.
And his name was Pier Battista Pizzaballa. I understand it sounds like a fucking lie that I would make
Why
up.
do they change the Pope's names?
Because they're supposed to honor I don't know. Who cares?
I have no idea.
I was gonna make something up, but I didn't even
What name
care.
did he choose? And I was like, it should just be Darth Pope. What do you mean?
Leo,
Should be Master Chief the Pope.
Leo.
Master Chief the Pope. Master Chief the Pope.
No, like I don't.
Double title.
I don't know, but like this guy's name is Pier Battista Pizzaballa, which sounds even crazier to me than.
They didn't choose that man?
Well, I think they were like, if you're Pope, you have to change your name, and we can't lose that name. You know, that was my thought. It was just like immediately, it's like your name sounds like J.K. Rowling wrote you.
You know what's insane? If I were on the council or whatever voting, that literally would have been my reasoning.
Yeah.
Like I am not even joking.
Dude,
I'm like, your name's too cool. I'm sorry, bro.
It's the most compelling reason for why he was not. You know what I mean? It's just
What's his name again? Pizza what?
His name is Pierre Batista Pizzaballa.
He's French. He's fucking a WWE superstar.
Yeah.
Pierre Batista Pizzaballa?
Yeah, which by the way in Italian translates to pizza dance.
Bala,
This is Pope Pizza Dance.
How is that not the coolest name ever?
Bala
Pierre
is
Batista
pizza is
Pizzaballa.
dancing. That's
Bala is pizza, you fucking idiot.
I'm sorry, my brain chose the wrong thing.
Oh, and pizza
Is it
balla. I
dance?
wonder which one means pizza.
Is dance?
My fucking idiot son. Doesn't even know
I made
Italian.
a simple mistake.
I raised him in Italy and he doesn't even know
I got tongue twisted, dudes. Whatever, man.
Raised him on pizza, you stupid idiot, son. I love you, though. I love you so much.
No, so bala I think
Okay.
means dance
Pizza
or
balla.
something like that, you know.
Something like that. Oh,
'Cause I know baile means dance in Spanish.
I wanted to. I didn't mean to bring this up, but it just has to do with. We talked about. You said you were like, hey, you wanted to look up what clair obscur meant,
Yeah.
and
It means light and dark or something.
yeah, it was very. I remember you said it was like a Twilight. or
Twilight,
something.
yeah.
And then which got us on the conspiracy train of Robert
Why the guy
Pattinson.
looks like Robert Pattinson.
And I was
yeah.
like, wait, damn, that completely falls apart when I learned what clair obscur actually means.
Yeah, it means light and dark. But
Light
like,
and dark
but
and
like
it's-
when you look up clair obscur, it does say it translates to twilight. So I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I guess it has like a double meaning, but I know specifically it's light and dark, and it's also like a technique. You know,
Yeah.
Like so, it's like an art technique. So it made me sad because I was like, no, we stringed it together.
Aw.
No, you dumb idiots. That's so dumb.
You look for meaning where there is none.
That's so mean. That's what people do in general.
matters.
I know.
Nothing matters, son. Everything's gonna die one day. You want to see the end of life, son? I can show you the end of the universe.
it right now?
I have a little button right here. I can trigger the universe. Look at this. Look at this.
I can erase New Zealand like this.
It's gone.
He didn't even ask. He didn't answer it. He just did it. New Zealand's gone, son. What's next? Italy gone.
There goes Pierre Batista Pizzaballa. Sorry. He never existed. I retconned him.
Ciao.
They're not. Ciao. Oh my god.
He says ciao. And he does his little pizza dance into the fucking sky. Dude, Pierre Batista and tell me if you feel this way, because I kind of feel this way. Or at least if I don't feel this way, I'm damn close to feeling it.
Yeah.
Pierre Batista Pizzaballa to me sounds faker than Pete Orman Pizza Osborne.
I'm gonna be real. It's on the same level.
It's
on the same fucking level.
It is on the cut. Like they are cousins.
Does pizza mean something?
No, I think it's just the
Was
thing.
pizza mean something?
I think it's
Does.
I think it's just what
That
it is.
yeah.
I think it's just what it is. Like
Yeah.
whatever city claims pizza. I forget. They're like, oh, this is the birthplace of pizza. It's one of the cities.
Oh, I think you're
don't know
thinking
if
of
it's-
Pizza, Michigan.
If it's yeah.
The birthplace of pizza.
Pizza Michigan. Yeah, that's right. I forgot there was a city in Italy called Pizza Michigan.
Yeah, there's Pizza, Michigan. I know there is a Hell, Michigan, actually.
There's a.
I have seen the sign.
Isn't that just Michigan?
No, but I've seen the sign, Welcome to Hell, Michigan.
I was in Michigan and I was depressed.
Yeah.
I was in there. Passing through. I was in Bay City, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Bay City. Fucking Dragon Ball Z ass city, man.
It was
ridiculous.
It was just so.
Welcome to West City.
It felt like
East City too, so they got eaten by Cell.
it was. Yeah.
It was just all directions.
Yeah.
There's only 4 cities, I guess.
It was. I gotta say,
Cell ate a whole city of people.
I've seen the ocean many times. Right. Obviously, it kind of
Not all at once.
It was. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying
Yeah.
to see them all at once. No, but it was unnerving to see a lake that big.
Oh, like you are the Great Lake?
Yeah, like seeing a lake.
freaky- it's
I was
freaky,
like,
right?
What the fuck?
And
Like
it's cold. It's noticeably colder by the lakes too. It's fucking strange.
it's like this shouldn't be. This is not how I perceive lakes. You know. So
You're
like,
right, yeah.
well, that's what a lake is actually. You've seen rivers and shits.
Well, I've seen small lakes, like man-made lakes. You know,
Yeah, not like-
they're probably in. I don't need to get well. You can see a person from the other side of the lake. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see but then seeing like one of these Great Lakes, and I'm like, it's like, oh my god, like you could kind of get lost in this lake, kind of. Like
have you ever seen?
you can drift away and not be seen. It's kind of weird.
Have you ever seen still water?
Huh?
You ever seen still water before?
I love drinking still water, but like I've never been to still water.
Oh,
You just drink still water.
is it
You
still
not?
water? The city and the
Still water.
The Outer
the
Worlds?
mock off the not Saints Row.
Oh yeah.
Is that right, or is it Stillwater, or is it?
I don't know. I'm thinking of
Stillwater.
Edgewater. I'm thinking of Edgewater from
Edgewater. Isn't that the
Isn't that the technique?
theme park or something?
No, you're thinking of Edge Park.
I thought I was actually thinking of.
Can you read a question, please?
We still haven't gotten to.
Can you read a question?
Damn, I couldn't.
It was a hard one.
It was
I fucked that up.
Oh, good.
Whatever. We're
guess-
gonna read questions now because
For the fourth time.
we've. God damn it! So, fucking Senior Spicy Wiener wrote it. He says, "What?
That's the Pope right there.
There he is,
Senior Spicy Wiener.
Pope Spicy Wiener the Third. There's been two others.
That's so sick. That's so sick.
It looks like a taki.
Dude, I think I would convert to Catholicism.
Oh yeah, if there was a Pope
like
Spicy Wiener.
Spicy Wiener, I'm like, oh, you got me. I don't care how many pedophiles you guys protect. Let's go.
So saith Pope Spicy Wiener the Third.
Spicy Wiener is crazy.
He says, "Hey, racist Ed and Nettie. First time patron was wondering who would win in a fight, Grim from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, or Norm or Norm. Oh, McDonald as Death from Family Guy. So just Death from Family Guy, I guess. P.S. You guys truly get me through the week. Thanks, guys. I hope
Thank you for being a new patron.
Yeah, thanks for joining and somehow finding value in all the garbage that was just said in the last hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, somehow you don't want to off yourself after listening to an hour and 30 of this.
Pizza. I'm still thinking of this guy.
Pierre
Batista.
Batista. I gotta.
Dude, I thought I would forget it too, but like it just etched itself in it because what the Pierre Batista, dude?
I'm trying to get it stuck in my head right now. Actually, like Pierre Batista Pizza Bella.
Yeah, it's
Bella.
Bala.
Bala.
Like
Or I might be-
Bella's beautiful. I think.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is
Bella.
Pierre Batista beautiful pizza.
It's Bella.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Well, that's Spanish.
that's
right?
Spanish. They say they say the two L's.
They say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they say polo.
Oh yeah, they do say polo for chicken.
But so yeah, Grim Adventures solos this, I think. Like,
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, because I don't remember
I think
really
Grim
much
is
about.
silly.
Oh yeah, because he didn't really do. Norm didn't really do anything. He just touches people.
Yeah, he
and
just
they
touches
die.
people and kills them. Like
Yeah.
Grim's opening up portals with like a scythe and shit.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. Come with me. We gonna show you the underworld, Billy.
Making a Jamaican Grim Reaper is such a
is-
fucking iconic
Is
decision.
there like any subtext to that? You think?
What?
You think there's any subtext to him being Jamaican?
Jamaican? I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's probably just a
Alright.
funny vocal. It's probably just a funny vocal range, and they were like, "Oh, this would be cool if he sounded funny."
I think they were just like, wow, this accent sounds so stupid. It's such a stupid fucking sounding language. It sounds so silly and unserious. And only an unserious, lousy group of people would talk like this.
Yeah, very true.
So let's just make it
Very true. Very true.
just make it the voice for the Grim Reaper.
Very true. Yeah.
And then they found out after the fact that like that's real.
That's real. That's a
They
real.
They were
they-
just talking gibberish, and they were like,
They thought he was just doing like a Grim Reaper accent.
I thought the Grim
Can
Reaper
you imagine being a
sounded this.
child and your only exposure to Jamaican accents is the Grim Reaper, and then you go to Jamaica and
You
so you
think
just
they're all
assume
deaf?
they're all deaf?
Oh my god. It's not far fetched either. Actually, a kid
seems like-
literally have an experience like that.
Yeah, one profoundly autistic child could
Kid's
absolutely have that
dumb
experience.
Mom goes to the fucking Jamaica to get fucked by a bunch of Jamaicans, while she's cheating on her husband.
Right,
know?
as is customary, yes.
Yeah, then she brings her son, and the son's like, "What the fuck? This is death everywhere. This is fucking frightening."
That's crazy. What the fuck? These are all skeletons.
Why are all these black people so fast and death?
So you're fast and dead. Yeah, but
I think there was a
Grim, he's definitely got it.
I think there was a subtext too though that like cuz there was an episode where Grim became human. We talked about this, I think. Mm-hmm. Where Grim becomes a person and he becomes a white guy
Well,
Oh, right.
because
implications.
So he's just like one of those He's like a Chet Hanks.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, the reason why they made him a white guy is they didn't want to have a bunch of little white kids have a slave that is a black man. You know?
Yeah. I don't think they were thinking too deeply about it when they gave him the accent, though, because, I mean, it's kind of what you're assuming anyway.
Right.
It's like, oh.
I just wanted to find some sort of symbolism.
Of course you
I
do.
wanted to just dig it out.
He's looking for more meaning again.
Oh, you dumb little.
Haven't I taught you anything? There goes Hawaii. He's just... And it's not even that Hawaii is gone. It's that Hawaii now has never been.
Yeah, it's you mentioned Hawaii. What the fuck? Hawaii? What's that?
The more you care, the more I take.
That's crazy. What about if you ask for like a Hawaiian pizza? What do they do?
They'd be like, what the fuck you saying?
What are you saying, you stupid idiot? There's no Hawaiian pizza.
Oh, did you mean cheese? That's a weird way to pronounce cheese. Hawaiian?
Hawaiian? What's that? Are you saying hi to me?
Is that Hawaiian for cheese? I mean Spanish for cheese?
Spanish for cheese. There you go. It's your cheese. $9.95.
$9.95 for cheese, for a piece of cheese.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is what pizza's always been. Just a slab of cheese.
That's hell, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. If I lived in a world like pizza,
That is crazy. That is so crazy.
There's no more pizza.
There's only cheese. It's a hot cheese he throws on your plate. You gotta put your hand out and take it.
You gotta hand out, take it, fucking Velveeta.
that was pretty good. That was actually a pretty good.
It's not bad.
That was like a Tom and Jerry scream almost.
Yeah.
Well, shut up. Fuck you both. All right, keep going.
Okay.
Compliments you. He's like, fuck you. That's crazy.
Damn. All right.
So hostile, son. Are you mad about your cheese?
You guys ever saw I sent you guys a video of like the guy where it's like, wow, dude. So he's like, oh look, James Charles farted all over my cake, and it's like a cake with a bunch of like cream all over it, or something like that.
Wow.
And then some guy, like, he's like, oh, that was really funny. Me and my husband laughing our ass off about it. And the person that posted was like, shut the fuck up. I fucking hate you. And then the girl was like, all I did was praise your post. Why are you being mean to me?
That's crazy. Like I don't understand. Is that
Is
like
this
a
free-floating
joke just to
anger?
be funny, or
I think it's free floating anger. Someone's just upset.
I think everything's. You know,
People are just mad.
the older I get, the more I think about some people. Right? They get free-flowingly angry.
Yeah.
They're meandering through like the parks and the plains, highways, driving all down south. Anyway,
sound like a fucking
Senior
moron
Spicy Wiener.
like me.
What'd you say?
I said you sound like a fucking moron.
Please read the questions.
I am reading questions.
Oh, he's glazed. It's over.
I'm
Wait,
very
you
tired.
already did spicy
I did not
wiener,
sleep
didn't you?
well. What happened?
Didn't you already do spicy wiener?
Yeah, I was just gonna read it again for shits and giggles.
For gigs and shit.
For gigs and shittles.
Gigs and shittles.
Shittling is always a bad deal.
Shiggling?
Shittling.
Look at my son's.
I can't stop shiggling. It means every time I giggle, I shit myself profusely until I stop giggling.
Do you know they call me?
They call me the Shiggler.
Shiggler.
Oh, there you go. There I go shiggling again.
I gotta write that down.
Yo,
I gotta write that
write
down.
that down.
That's
He's
so
writing that down as
fucking
if that's
pathetic.
worth anything.
It was like, oh,
it's a
shit.
potential
That's
title.
merch. That's merch. Dude.
It'll be fucking Amaranth in the thumbnail.
Amaranth and the Shiggler.
And it says Amaranth and the Shiggler.
The sugar
How
with
would you
a
even
full, with a full
depict-
pair of pants?
How would you
It's
even...
like it's like a small guy with a really full pair of pants.
It's a guy who's got his ass to the camera, or his pants to the camera, his back to the camera. He's laughing, and it's just a brown stain.
There has to be some drip.
Shiggler, is that 2 G's?
Yes.
Okay.
Like giggling,
Gotcha. All right.
but with shit.
with shit.
Yes. Anyway, Meteora from 2015. That's right. We're talking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
When I was talking about a Ghost album.
So this is his question. This is what he chose to write in with. Okay. He says, nibbling on wieners.
What's happening?
And then he says, watching the cum spray all those tourists covered with baby oil. That's the question.
Oh,
That's all of it.
You're kidding.
No, I'm so dead serious. It's crazy.
That's fire, though.
That's fire, he says.
Well, because look, we did our job, and it's over.
We We fulfilled our obligation.
Pack it up.
Pack it up, guys. Anyway, Goon Lord Supreme wrote in with an actual fucking question.
Oh.
And he says, since you brought it up in the most recent episode, I would like you to know that in the movie 13 Going on 30, Jennifer Garner's 13-year-old mind gets put in her 30-year-old body.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happening.
So 13-year-old mind, 30-year-old body. Does she fuck somebody?
Let's not worry about that.
Probably.
Like, there's like a guy that is like a. What happens in that movie?
Yeah, maybe there's like a 30-year-old that becomes a 13-year-old. Does that happen? Does that happen? Does that occur?
I don't know. Yeah, what is? Okay, yeah. Because like, okay, so obviously she gets older. She's 13 and then becomes Jennifer Garner. And then
A fate worse than the death.
Or what? Question?
No.
Would Jennifer?
No, what were you gonna say?
Would Jennifer Garner get? Do you think if Jennifer
She's a Jennifer Garner if she
ever
ever crosses me.
if she damn
A lot of people don't know this about me, but I have a deep hostility towards Jennifer Garner.
it's like why? What did she do to you?
It's her and Hitler. These are my most hated people.
Why?
Huh?
Kingston's dad. What did Jennifer Garner do to you?
I don't know. I just think she's kind of a bitch slut. She's in all these movies that I've not seen, and I'm just frustrated that people give her money. Something about her fucking disgusting towel face.
Her towel face. Holy shit.
I don't even know what that means. I actually can't even visually picture Jennifer Garner, actually.
Did you see the Deadpool 2? Or sorry, Deadpool Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Is she in it?
Electra.
Yeah, it's Electra, yeah.
Oh! Oh, I would kill her in an instant. Oh, finally.
I know that dumb bitch. Yeah, I've seen her.
I know that stupid, worthless woman.
Wow, this whore. You're familiar, you slut.
He's so misogynistic, it's crazy.
I was wondering though, like, would because she's always had like a strong chin.
She has, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering. Do you think if she?
Jeez, leave some shit for the rest of us, Christ. Jay Leno over here.
Do you think she would have gotten wrapped up in the trans panic shit if she would have became popular today?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. She would have been transvestigated to high heaven.
So
I think they should do it now still anyway.
They would probably.
They should do it anyway.
Yeah, they'll keep doing it.
Actually, since she did appear in Deadpool Wolverine, I wonder if there's any post. Like, hey, who's that man?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That man?
They made a man electric? Ew.
That's crazy. It's fucking can't believe Deadpool's woke now.
Fucking woke pool.
Woke pool. Woke pool.
Woke pool and wokerine. Fucking wokies.
Wokerine.
They got Black woke too. They got Blade woke. They got
did
fucking
have-
Gambit woke.
They had Blade bloke.
They just give. I like that they give up for you immediately. They're like woke pool and woke Vereen, and then fucking Gambit woke. They just don't care immediately after the title characters are established. It's like fucking who cares?
Yeah.
Woke Picard.
X20 woke.
Wait, no, it's not Picard.
woke
It's
23.
Professor Xavier.
No, it's Picard now.
Okay, he's woke Picard in the movie.
He's like, I can walk, but I can't do much else.
I could say trans rights or human rights or whatever, and that's all I can do.
That's all I can do. I can't walk, but I can say trans rights. That's my power. It's my power is that I can't walk and I can be reasonable.
I have it's me, Wolverine. I have rainbow
I have wokes, man.
fucking.
I have wokes, man.
Wokes. Do the wokes hurt when they come out? Every time.
Every time. But they
So
still
stupid.
come out.
Anyway,
But they still have the right to come
listen.
out, though. Yeah, they come out.
Wait, hold on. We got distracted yet again. God, I've only had a bagel today.
I'm 10 kinds tired, too.
Yeah, I had coffee and a bagel and that's it. Which is probably not smart. I've had no protein whatsoever. It's just carbs.
Oh yeah, just carbs.
It's just carbs and drugs, basically caffeine.
I had breakfast, but I'm fucking fading.
Aw.
Oh, sorry.
So he writes in. So about Jennifer Garner's 13-year-old mind gets put in her 30-year-old body with absolutely no memories of the years in between. Taking place in New York City in 2004. This means she has no memory of 9/11 and never questions why the Twin Towers are gone.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting. That's an interesting facet of that movie.
What a terrible fucking movie, then.
Yeah, they don't. That's like that fucking. Wait, we were doing the show around that time, right? What? About that animated show, Turning Red.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
So, do you remember this?
I don't know.
So it was an animated movie called Turning Red about
I remember
like
the movie. Yeah, the Disney movie.
Yeah, it's a girl that becomes like a monster. It's like a metaphor for periods or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares? Who cares about woman movies?
About women.
So.
Oh yeah.
The movie comes out. And this guy does a review. I think it's Mr. Enter. I think he's this very profoundly autistic guy.
Sounds really creepy.
Mr. Enter.
Mr.
Enter. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, go keep going. I don't want to derail you anymore.
But so he does a review of the movie and he goes like, this takes place in 2001 and there's not even a mention of 9/11. And he's like genuinely upset by this. Like it's a real core contention with the movie that like it doesn't feel like it's really of the time because no one talks about 9/11.
It's like, my guy, this isn't a literal period piece, you bitch. It's just a stupid movie about periods.
Imagine this damn.
Calm down.
There's a piece about periods, but it's not a period piece.
Yeah, it's a piece about periods. It's not a period piece. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's like I felt so bad. I almost felt bad for this guy, where it was a GTA. It was in the GTA 6 trailer. A guy was like, finally, a game that doesn't have turn-based and have gay woke vampires or whatever. He's talking about Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Yeah. Most games are in fact not turn-based or woke vampire games.
And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how are you that upset that you see a trailer for something you want to play and then I have to throw in this thing that it's like, my guy, why are you so upset?
Finally, a game with graphics.
That's insane.
It's getting to that level.
So I'm sick of these text-based adventures. It's
Did you see that Andy Pants Gaming guy?
No,
He's
is this something
so
new?
Viral about because no one can tell if he's real or not.
Sure.
And we know he's fake. He's just doing it for. But it was just about everybody was like, "Oh, you're gay. You're a gay man," because he was.
Everybody was like, "Oh, you're gay."
Yeah, because it was like unanimous. Even like the anti-woke people were like, all right, man, because he was like complaining about the guy in GTA when he's like his fucking shirt's off in like the beginning where he's getting in the truck or whatever.
Yeah, he can't stop pre-coming
like,
at
he's
it.
fucking oiled up and why is this so? He was just basically saying,
why is this so hot?
And I'm like, everyone was like, why are you this reminds me of The Simpsons when they're doing a test screening for like Itchy and Scratchy. Like the kids have these dials. It's like red or green, like if they like it or not. Mm-hmm. And in one of the skits, a muscly guy is walking on the beach and Nelson takes Millhouses and starts bing, bing, bing when that guy comes. And they're like, I don't get it. Everybody likes it. He's like, that one guy really likes the muscly dude, like that one kid. It just reminds me of like, you're focusing on this thing so hard that like, what do you think people are going to think?
He wrote it. He has a 30-minute video. 20 minutes are about that. And the last 10 minutes are like, I don't know, everything else.
Like any guys, when you saw the GTA 6 second trailer, did any part of your mind think about the guy not wearing a shirt?
I forgot there were guys in that game. I just remember the girl's ass.
Like,
I mean, I thought, I was like, oh, he's ripped. Because we've never actually had like a ripped protagonist.
Yeah,
really,
he's like a jacked guy, and that's
not the modern way. Because we have CJ, but he's not modernly.
CJ's just like fit. He's not like really like a ripped
he's not
guy.
jacked.
You can make him,
but that's not like
same,
canon.
yeah,
that's not
true.
canon.
Yeah, Canon CJ's kind of like a.
He's kind of like he's honestly almost the same, a little bigger than Snoop Dogg. He's kind of thin.
He's like a lanky kind of guy.
Yeah.
Is Ryder supposed to be Snoop Dogg?
What are you talking about?
No, Easy.
Sorry, not Ryder. Who's the guy you play in two-player mode?
Marcus?
Smoke? No.
Dom.
Shut up. Finish the questions, please. I can't do this much longer. I'm gonna fade.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Gaming's gay.
Yeah, so he's gay because
he's extremely gay because he was.
Was he really centralizing?
Yes, he's the only person that I saw to the point where even the anti-woke people were like, "All right, dude." Like literally, the guy just has his fucking shirt off. Why is that even?
Yeah,
like, it's like again, if you're like your reaction was like everybody else. Oh, he's jacked.
Well, I was
and
also
then you
just
forgot about it after that.
I guess I did take notice of it, but mainly because it's like that looks so real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No,
it was more from like a.
Did you like after the initial thing you saw, then you moved on to the next thing?
Sure, yeah, of course.
That's what I mean. Like that, like just like a normal. Of course, you could. There's no. You can acknowledge anything that's happening on the screen, but if you're supposedly a straight man and you're spending hours screenshotting this guy's body and talking about how problematic it is. Like, you're gay. No one thinks you're straight,
You're
sir.
gay.
Like,
If you do this if you screenshot this guy's abs for hours, you're gay.
it's just,
It is crazy, yeah.
he's so funny. He's the worst grifter on planet Earth. Like,
The least believable.
and somehow he still has an audience.
Hey, man, you know,
It'd be like that.
might be
dude.
like a DSP kind of thing.
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
But anyway, so his question is,
oh,
because that was just a fact,
oh my God.
you know, about 9/11. But he says, I guess my question is, how would you explain historical events or disasters to your 13-year-old selves if you were in the same situation as the movie?
Oh.
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, hey, Kingston, 9/11's pretty bad, man. No Yu-Gi-Oh for a week, but
I
don't
wouldn't tell
become
me.
racist.
I wouldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, just experience life, man. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about that spooky guy with the beard. Nothing. Don't worry about that dumb shit.
Don't worry about that building being gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't look into the Mujahideen or nothing. Don't look into that dumb shit. It's stupid.
Don't read Dune at 7 years old. This is gonna make you a Muslim. You don't need to do that right now.
It's gonna make you a Muslim. It's crazy. Transfem Rat wrote in, says, "Sup fuckers. After a brief hiatus, I have returned with a question from mere days ago. Was I justified for punching someone in the face after they snatched my headphones off my head in an attempt to start a conversation?
Yes.
There is more to say to this story in a reply if you think it's worth it. I don't think I need more than that. Like, snatching somebody's headphones off,
Yes.
is truly fucking.
It's just rude.
That's like worse than slapping somebody's yarmulke off and peeing and shitting on it,
No.
and then shouting Heil Hitler at it.
Heil.
That is worse than
It's soiled.
It's
and
way
it's
worse.
Soiled.
I would much rather, speaking as somebody who doesn't have a yarmulke, I would much rather have my yarmulke slapped off than have my headphones ripped off my head.
I want to wear a yarmulke.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
I want a yarmulke do-rag.
That's fire. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
Hey, man, I figured it out.
I don't know how that's gonna protect. It's not gonna be useless as a do-rag. Like, is it the same size as a yarmulke? How would it even work? Like, it's like a do-rag. Like, it's like tied. It just looks like it's tied around your head, but it's
That's the
just
guy with the
sitting
metal one. The
there.
guy with the metal do-rag. Remember that?
That was pretty cool.
Fire.
So yeah, you're absolutely justified for like. You already. This is a 100% rhetorical question. Like, this is obvious. Like, of course, you're probably proud that you punched this person.
Yeah.
And I wish somebody would, because that's crazy to me. Because that's like kind of snatching you out of a dimension. When I put my fucking my headphones, I'm locked in. Like, if I'm walking somewhere or whatever, I'm listening. I am now. If somebody snap. You're like, no, we're fighting.
I would
Like, that's
rather,
crazy to me.
yeah, like I would rather you ran up behind me, shoved your arm up my colon, grabbed my kidneys, and stole them from me, than take my headphones off while I'm in the middle of vibing to a song. You know?
Yeah, because at least the song's still going.
Exactly, exactly. At least, like, if I'm in a lot of pain, at least I have the song to keep me comfort. Jesus Christ!
There's some truth there. There's some real truth there.
Yeah. You're a biologist, right?
I went to school.
Marine biologist.
Oh,
I went to school.
That's why he hates.
so you're like in the military.
Read these questions, Chris. I'm falling asleep. Please read these questions.
that was
Why are
kinda
you
good.
so tired, sir?
I fucking didn't sleep well.
Oh, right. You said you're
And the CPAP machine got
You're,
all fucky.
Oh, his sleep apnea machine is all stupid. It's giving him more apnea.
you had it on the wrong side.
On the right.
I have it on more apnea, not less. It's just closing my nose.
Fucking Lily didn't think nothing.
Lily sees me fucking writhing, and she's like, "Look, he's dreaming.
It's a.
Look, he's having a dream."
He's probably dreaming about me.
He's gargling his own blood. It's a fucking re-apnea machine.
The machine spawns hands. It's choking you and fucking hitting you.
Choking me and trying to make me suck its own robot dick.
Imagine they made a machine that could even do that. Like there's two settings:
A
fix
chokeable
sleep
machine?
apnea and give you sleep apnea.
I think that's Nobel Peace Prize shit.
No.
Because then it's like you'd
You'd win an Emmy at least.
yeah. Dude, this is how. Look, man, this is the way it works. So the government's going to buy all those machines, right?
Of course.
And then they're going to use them in Guantanamo Bay for all the, all the protesters and all the people
Mexicans that they're
all the
getting
people that are
deporting.
going to round up. And so the thing is, the way that's going to work, they're going to torture them with it, giving them apnea, but then they'll take it away if they rat out the rest of their family.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's like a good balance. So I'm calling it right now. That's exactly what's going to happen. Mark my fucking words.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that though.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Can we judge this?
yeah, whatever.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey,
Wait,
Mickey.
I thought your name was Christoph Raymond Gunther wrote in.
That's just-
Christoph. I like that. I like Christoph.
Christoph's not bad, but it feels like that's a poser. I can't do it.
Sounds like a vampire to me. Like that would be a vampire's name. I'm Christoph.
It's a German name.
Yeah.
And then you bow, and then you eat their faces after.
Yeah.
And you eat their groin exclusively.
Yeah.
It's a very distinctly vampire name. It's like Dracula or like Wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
Yeah, Wrinkles the vampire. You know him, right?
Yeah, he's the most notorious vampire.
Yeah, from folklore. He's like
he's the original. He's like the Irish vampire.
yeah, he
Wrinkles.
originated in where all vampires originate, Michigan.
What Michigan though? What is it?
What was it?
Pizza? Was it Pizza Michigan?
Pizza, Michigan. That's
Was
right.
that it? I can't even remember.
I think he's from Vampire, Michigan.
He's from oh shit, that's right. There's a Vampire Michigan.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, he's from Vampire Michigan, where they all originated from.
Exactly.
Vampire Michigan, Ireland.
And then they exported to Transylvania. Like Michigan is where everything comes from, and then everywhere else kind of steals credit for them.
That makes sense.
That is true.
It's like how the Chinese invented pasta, but like the Italians get all the credit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, this guy says, "Hello, my big beautiful boy and his platonic roommates. What's the most fucked up thing that was normal when you were growing up?"
My ass.
It's okay.
No notes. Thank you guys for stopping by. We're gonna read.
Raw next.
We're gonna read.
Have
the
you guys
names
seen
now.
that? Where that comment, people were like, raw next.
What?
Raw next question.
Raw? Next?
Raw next question.
No, I've never heard.
There's a video of like a guy being like, what would you do if I was doing this? And he's like doing some weird flex. And the girl's like, raw next question. And it's like,
I've never seen
Jesus
that
Christ, it's fucking so stupid.
I love those. It sounds like reminds me of those dating shows where they would, like those old ones from like the 50s where they would like or like the 60s or whatever, where they would have like if I was a popsicle, what would you do to me? You know?
Oh yeah.
I'd fucking
somebody
shoot
would,
you, bitch.
Yeah, and then somebody would be like, I'd put you in a microwave until there was nothing left but a thick slab of wood.
Then I'd proceed to eat the wood. He sounds really romantic.
He
Was
sounds
there a
like
serial murder on one of those shows?
oh, for sure.
like
Multiple, bro.
I think
Like,
there's one that's confirmed, but like I think everybody was.
They were all-
they were all serial killers.
specifically fly.
what do you think is a perfect day out?
Killing you.
Killing and skinning dogs and then feeding
Skinning.
babies poison.
Yeah. Oh, you're a naughty boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a really bad person.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking heinous.
To society standards, I actually find this very fun and positive.
Nah, I'm actually really fucking heinous. I'm bad. I'm bad to the bone. I laugh at miscarriages. Like I'm a fucking
Contestant
bad guy.
contestant number 1. What is our perfect night out? I'm gonna.
Oh,
He shoots it up in the head and kills the number 2 also.
Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, you've got a loud personality."
a lot of personality. I choose him. His brain's just everywhere.
Yeah, she starts making out with him.
They start stuffing it back in the head.
It's crazy. And he comes back to life. Oh, thank you for putting. Nobody has ever thought to do this. This was actually the way to fix this.
No one's ever tried this before, ever.
No one's
got every
actually-
piece of brain and you put it all back in the exact right spot and you sealed my head perfectly. So now my body is able to heal.
If you just put people back together the way you found them, they actually do come back to life. Everybody's usually in this situation has just been too in shock to do it.
Right.
You cracked the code.
I was
Congratulations.
thinking of something
On
really
the-
funny because like I was like, imagine you're in a movie, right?
No.
And like, never mind, forget it.
We're going to read
Okay.
the rest of this question.
Okay.
And then we're going to end it.
There's a question. That's right.
Yeah. So he goes, what's the most fucked up thing that was normal when you were growing up? Growing up in Ireland, when we used to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo to pick people during a game or whatever, instead of singing Catch a Tiger by the Toe, we would...
Uh-oh.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I already know what's happening.
Of course. They're
It's
white.
It's Ireland.
Of course. Yeah. What do you mean?
Really?
It's Ireland.
I don't know anything about Ireland other than
Guys.
it's drunk potatoes running around all the time.
I don't expect anything from Europeans. Like, actually, seriously.
Look, man.
There's a bunch of starving drunk potatoes running around Ireland
I
saying
can't,
slurs.
I can't expect it. They're Europeans. I can't.
Is Mr. Potato Head from Ireland, or is that racist to assume?
Yes.
Yes, he's from Ireland?
It ain't both.
I think both can be true.
Is it really? Can you be racist?
You can be
towards
gay and
Ireland?
retarded. Both can be true.
That is very true.
Two things can be true.
If they didn't want to draw so much ire, why did they name it themselves after it?
I don't think they named it.
I think the white man, the proper white man, not the Irish white man.
Not the real actual white man. The a little bit less white man.
Yeah, the less one, but they felt more. They were jealous of the superior porcelain skin,
Oh, right.
and they made up stories about them being fucking evil monsters and vampires.
Yeah,
and shit.
they found one heavy jugged white woman from Ireland. They were like, we're gonna take everything you guys have. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, they called them parchment people because they were white as paper.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so there you go. They made those crazy jingles because it's racism was hilarious back in the day. I mean, it's still funny, but it wasn't funny back then because they meant experiencing some crazy shit back then.
I guess the most fucked up thing that was normal when I was growing up was probably like the lack of I guess it's not necessarily normal, but it was normalized.
Yeah,
Was like a male student got laid by like a teacher. That's so sick.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Like how epic.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was Islamophobia. That shit was so fucking normal when I was growing up. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
but that's kind of cool.
I didn't. Luckily, my household didn't. There was none of that.
Not in my house, but like
yeah.
in New York after 9/11, bro.
Oh yeah.
It got out of pocket.
That makes
It was
a lot of
bad
sense.
for a while.
It was
And
like
I almost on some level you get 2 days of maybe being unreasonably scared. You know? Cuz that makes sense on some level where it's just like, okay, you're freaked out. But like it lasted a while
if you
where
look
you're
at
just like, what are you
the degree
doing?
of shock could make
Yeah.
sense, but like, hey, you know,
If you-
Ahmed, that guy that lived that worked at
Of
the
course.
fucking deli that has been in America longer than you, Mr. Dominican person's family came here on a boat on like a banana leaf, and you're being racist to him is like, okay, this is weird.
We understand that people are incredibly retarded. So
Also, homophobia. That shit just recently became problematic, and now it's back to being fine again.
well, it is a shame that things are.
We sealed it up a little bit.
People have talked about things regressing, and I've never really. I always push back against that notion, or I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're just too terminally online. Like,
No,
a lot
things-
of times.
things
Hold
have
on,
regressed.
let me cook. In socially, I'm talking about in things are actually regressing now. Like I usually would always push back against that, but
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh, now we're seeing like that lady with the GoFundMe or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
a perfect example.
Nazi shit.
I
dude.
think the last
Kanye West.
4 years
We're seeing things.
Like the last 4 years in particular. I think.
Yeah. We're seeing things finally. I'm like, okay, I can admit instead of because a lot of times people are just saying a lot of crazy shit. I'm like, I think you're kind of overreacting.
I
but-
think my statement will always stand
kinda
as this. I think things never got solved ever. I just think people started not feeling comfortable saying things out loud. They still thought that shit. They just didn't say it out
Well,
loud.
yeah, the whole thing is like people say the quote like make racists afraid again. They'll say the people are trying to say that right now because racism never left. They were just afraid to be racist.
Yeah.
and that's starting. That's what we need to start with.
Stop
'Cause
speed figuring, you fucking weirdo. Jesus Christ.
that was pretty fast. Like I don't even know if I can do that fast. Oh wait, it just hurts.
Yeah, it does hurt.
Start bleeding a lot. Yo, I feel fucking silly, dude. What's going on?
That's crazy. I feel like
I feel like I should vote for Trump.
I feel like now.
I feel like Elon Musk is a really smart guy.
Can we all one day just wear those stupid hats and not acknowledge that we're wearing them?
We should wear them around our friends. Also, that'd be funnier.
Well, I don't want to
And
wear. I
record
don't
it.
want
That
to
would
wear
be funny.
my.
At like a party, we all show up
We should-
we record it.
separately.
yeah. We show up fucking separately, but nobody. Even when somebody asks you about it, just don't even acknowledge.
What do you mean?
You'd be like, yeah, what are you talking about, man?
Like, oh my bad, I'll take it off. It's a smaller one.
That's great. Like
Like
a
the
hey,
bowler
like
hat,
a,
like the bowler hat guy from freaking what's it called, the Jeffersons.
I was thinking of like a little Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
He just gives it smaller and smaller. I just want to be like, somebody asked me directly about the hat, and then I'm gonna ignore his question and just ask him something else.
Start laughing at him.
Just like, what the fuck? Why did you have that hat on? Like, are you actually Trump supporter? I'd be
Yeah,
like,
and he goes like, "I'm really not that interested in talking about hats." Like,
I don't even want to bring attention to the hat at all.
You're
I
being-
want to be like,
Exactly.
I am going to ask I'm just gonna be like, man, dude, it's been a long time since I've seen. They're like, yeah, it's why do you have the hat on? And I'd be like, so what are you doing next weekend? You know, like I want to go busy. You're busy, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna barbecue and stuff like that, and then and hopefully they'll take the bait and like just leaving it alone.
There was one time I was managed to do that in a conversation once.
Yeah,
Lily asked me something I didn't want to answer, and I was able to completely dissuade the wrong way. I did it one time. I think you were there for that.
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to get at, man.
She asked me about like, because I think someone brought up something, and then I was just like, someone brought up a creator. I was like, a content creator that I think I adore, and then I was like, yeah, something's happening. And I swayed the conversation away from me getting yelled at, and I was like, good job on me, and I left. I left immediately.
So I try doing like when I know JoJo has like she's trying on clothes, and I know there's something that she particularly doesn't like on her. But like I'm male brain. I'm like it looks fine to me, but I know that she has a particular problem, so I kind of have to like Jedi mind trick a little bit to kind of, you know, because there's no real way to handle. What are you going to be like? Oh yeah, it looks like shit. You know, no, obviously
you got to hurt yourself.
You got to just.
You got to go in the kitchen and just nick yourself a little bit.
My thing is, I just saw because like
That's crazy.
I'm just like, I don't think, you know, like she's like, oh, you know, my boobs don't look great in this, and I'm like, I don't know, man, tits are awesome, so it doesn't matter to me. Like I think that it should just your tits should just be out all the time. Like I don't understand why you're asking me this.
Yeah, I don't know why you put these things away in the first place.
This is weird.
I don't know why these things are hidden, man. Like, let's just not wear anything anymore ever. Like, just fucking,
Like, I think go to work, you might get a raise. I mean, just tits are just exploding all over the place.
I feel like you wouldn't get a raise.
I think you don't understand the power of tits.
Derek, trust me, I do.
Oh
Trust
yeah.
me, I do.
So then you would know that if your boss saw some juicy cannons in his face, he'd probably be like, "I love this."
No, he would walk in and he's like, "Excuse me, I know it's not your fault. You didn't know, but my wife and kid were killed by tits." And it's really fucking
My
insensitive.
wife was murdered by a pair of great breasts, so I need you to get those away before you get fired. That's a write up.
Sir, I hope I'm not gonna offend you by asking, but how?
This is
And he
beyond.
grabs you by your fucking hip really hard.
Summer of '83.
His hands are digging. His hands are like
They're slowly-
like there's a moment where they go in, and you make too much noise, and he loosens up a little bit. I'm sorry. I get really passionate about this.
Your hip is dust right
You
now.
can feel your hip in the bone.
His finger, your finger's right
This
on
is
your
stupid as
bone.
fuck. Let's read the names.
Right on your bone.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I need food. We're gonna read the names.
Tits are getting out of control. The tits are killing the
The
families.
tits are crazy.
We gotta bring them to El Salvador.
I don't exactly.
I was walking around Lumiere and the paintress is painting big numbers over there. The numbers are going down every year. Look at what they're doing with the gesturals over on the border. It's crazy. People
Every
say they're
ge-
not real, but I know they're real. I see
Every
them.
gesture should be shot in the back of the head 3 times for security.
We love you. Keep going about the paintress and shit.
We should paint even more numbers. I don't even know.
Dude, he's like, what if we, from this angle, we hang up a sign next to the 33. We had another 33, so it's 3333, and
Why don't we send another paintress over there to
Paint herself.
paint different numbers and solve this thing?
That'd be insane.
Why don't we flip the monolith upside down so they're not real numbers anymore? No one's thinking about the real solutions. It's all expeditions.
Sending another paintress to paint more numbers is so fucking crazy.
we flip it one time, and it's 2 McDonald's.
It's 2 butts. It's 2 butts, and that's fucking hilarious.
We flip it over. We
If you
turn
flip
it upside down.
it's titties.
We flip it upside down, and everybody who's E dies, but no one's E. So we'll save it. We'll save the world.
I fucking love you. You did it. You're the best.
Oh fuck, Mike! What the hell?
I'm celebrating Trump's brilliant idea.
Yeah, that's the AI in my computer being like, yeah.
That just sounds like a better idea, if I'm being honest.
I actually would like the idea. Let's contact Sandfall
Yeah.
and be like, hey, could you DLC? You know, I know you probably weren't planning doing anything like this, but
A Trump DLC.
I think the era DLC might be over, actually.
Kinda,
The
yeah.
era DLC might be over.
There wouldn't be a Trump DLC, unfortunately. Although that would be great. They're smuggling Nevrons across the border. They're showing up in big boats.
Did it ever explain what the fuck gestuals are?
Don't worry.
yeah, just
Why would I answer that? Also,
I'm like, what the fuck is
we're not
that?
in a position where we.
experience the world.
This town is really interesting. It's the only first time I've been here. I'm 6 hours old.
Hey.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Experience the world
Yeah.
of Lumiere.
They've got a big guy over there, Esquier. I call him Esquigay because he's just a big fat homosexual.
Hey.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hug, Trump. Don't touch me.
Don't touch
you
me.
Fucking touch me, you fucking weird person. You
Don't
weird
touch me, you little French fag. I don't want that. I mean cigarettes. I don't mean what. I don't like to say it.
Some people like to.
Some people like to say. Some people are saying.
I got a friend. He's a big
I love that.
businessman. He's a big.
Yeah.
He introduces a concept but says some people are
Yeah.
saying this.
It
You
is.
hear the
It
thing he
is.
get- you hear the thing he get the comments he gave earlier. He was like, I know this guy. He's a very, very rich guy. Rich guy. Very powerful man, a businessman. And he takes this.
Is it the thing that he said
weight
earlier?
loss drug, this fat drug.
He's talking about Ozempic, and he's like, I know this billionaire, and he takes the fat drug, the fat shot, and it's not working.
And he went to London. He took it. It was only like $85 there.
What?
But then he came back here and it was $1,000. And he was like, "Hey Donnie, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking."
Did he actually say this, or you?
He
just
actually did say this.
This is real.
Like he basically did.
I'm
say
paraphrasing a little bit, but
This.
did say that.
You're
What is
paraphrasing
the
immensely, to be fair, but like,
fucking-
I'm not. No,
but he did
What
say.
is the what was the point of him doing that?
I think because he's talking about the drug thing that he's gonna do, where he's gonna like make drugs cheaper here because we're being taken advantage of. Which, by the way, is price control, which is something that they said that they didn't want.
Shut that. Congress tried multiple times. They were successful with insulin.
Yes,
Under Biden.
Under Biden, yes,
for $30.
right.
And then they were like, no. Whatever. Okay, go ahead, please.
No,
No, stop. It hurts. It's not gonna. He's not gonna fix anything. Go.
they're smuggling Ozempic in Nevrons into Lumiere. Renoir, where are you?
Renoir, where are you, Renoir?
Where's that black guy that died on the beach? What happened to him?
Hey, fucking
He died immediately. Thank God.
fucking Andy Serkis is like, I'm not Renoir.
He died on the
Please-
beach. He
please-
died like a dog.
Please leave
He
me alone.
dies so fast. It's really sad.
He dies mid sentence. Yeah, he's like he dies like
he dies like cat does.
he does exactly. He dies like cat does. Anyway,
he's like, follow me this way. He protects you from dying, and he gets killed instantly.
everybody gets killed. To be fair,
guess,
at the beginning of that game, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And that's not spoilers, by the way. That's like literally like the very beginning.
It's rough.
It is very
rough.
beginning. I just, hey, it might be.
Whatever. Let's read the names now. Remember, you can go over to patreon.com/snarktank.
Now I want to play really badly.
Good.
Go over, whatever. There's tiers over there. $1 gets you early access or ad free. $5 gets you a question right on the show. $25 gets you your name right at the end of the show. That's what we're gonna do now.
You sound empty.
I
I'm
feel like
tired,
it's
man.
really
I'm hungry.
Fucking hot in here.
It is
Dude,
really
it
hot.
was so fucking hot this weekend. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, we had a heat wave this weekend.
Yeah,
It's gonna drop 25 degrees tonight.
Yeah,
good.
It was kind of silly how the heat wave. It was like high 90s, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, immediately unbearable.
Yeah,
Let's see what the temperature is gonna be tomorrow night.
it's gonna be fuck you degrees.
It says Kingston, you should kill yourself. That's interesting.
That's badass.
Interesting. I'm curious.
Hey, you gonna read the Nate?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I've been thinking about that fucking the enfeebled Louis Armstrong
Oh,
from the beginning of like one of the recent episodes.
I forgot what I said. Yeah, so
You know, you're like,
yeah.
I did. Yeah.
I did, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you survived the
survived the
nuclear
nuclear,
blast. That's what. Yeah. That's right.
Stupid.
Strange things.
My vision is fucked.
I can't see or breathe.
I only
melted.
I only see infrared light.
And I think to myself,
He's like a fucking predator.
he's literally a fucking monster.
He probably looks like one too. Yeah.
The new one actually looks cool.
I haven't seen anything because
The
I'm
what?
scared.
The new why?
Because I haven't really. Alien vs Predator has been fun, but I haven't enjoyed Predator's standalones. Like I haven't.
Scared. I was like,
I just
are you
don't.
like frightened
I don't.
or like?
I just don't want to be
Prey
disappointed
wasn't bad.
again.
Did you see Prey?
That looks stupid to me. I'm sorry.
Prey's pretty good.
I heard it sounds really stupid to me.
Pretty good. It's just a Predator if they came to Earth. They were like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and then some
Back in my grandma's
some
people were still
dumb
real
bitch
things.
like fights him right or something.
Yeah, some fucking.
It
It should make a Predator movie that's just Jeffrey Epstein hopping through the trees.
It should be a Predator where he hunts sexual predators.
I'm so on board. It's fucking
Where he hunts sexual predators.
Pizza Dance or whatever.
Pizza dance.
Yeah, Pizza
Epstein.
Dance. Yeah.
Who are the
Diddy.
notorious ones? Diddy. Some Fogel. Yeah, I was gonna say some British guy. I can't remember his name. He was a
Jimmy
notorious
Savile.
one.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wouldn't remember.
I was
that
just
without you.
looking at. I was just like watching a video about that recently. I've seen
Yeah.
it before, but like I was like, oh yeah, I remember.
Who's that again?
Jimmy Savile. He was like this really famous like. I think like I don't even. He was a public figure in Britain. But he was like beloved. Everybody loved him, and he was like he had a show. I think where he interacted with kids, and then he died, and then everything came out about him. So he
Yeah.
didn't even face
face the
consequences.
abuse.
They had a statue dedicated to him,
Really?
and then they tore it down. I mean, to their credit, they did tear it down when
Yeah,
they found
thank
out.
God.
They weren't like, well, it's our history.
It's already there. It's our history.
It's our history.
You know, these statues, these monuments to these monsters. It's our history.
I love looking up at giant pewter pedophiles.
It's a nice idiom.
Yeah.
Or alliteration, sorry.
Yeah, pewter pedophile. Anyway, I'm gonna read the names now. Count me down.
3, 2.
Did I touch you on
one.
accident?
Yes, you did. 3. Stop. 3, 2, 1.
Delta Gamma. She
When I hit
Oompa.
you, don't do this. Don't put me. In
Don't do this.
If I accidentally touched your penis, what would you do?
I'd beat the shit out of you. Don't touch my penis. The fuck.
What if he
Wow, that was way more intense than it was supposed to be.
Damn.
Whoa, I felt like I was in 2002 again.
That was way more intense than touching me. Why would you be touching my penis? If you touch my penis, you better open your mouth up. That's it.
Look, man. What?
And there's no context.
What if literally I'm walking, right, and then I slip, and I'm naturally you want to grab onto something. I accidentally. Not only do I take your shorts down, but I somehow I get another grab. So I take the shorts down and then I grab.
double swipe. Double swipe like a cat.
Grab your piece a little bit
twice. Double swipe.
and I don't hold on, but I do grab it a little bit. I realize what I'm touching and then I stop.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man. This is a path. It's like it's like a path of no return. Are you sure you want to activate this choice? Because I can either overreact to fuck, but then I'm just homophobic. That's my new class now. I'm just homophobe.
Yeah. And
or I could just
possibly a murderer.
Or I could just be like, it's all right, but then I don't know. I don't want it to happen again. What if that happens again?
Yeah.
I think we would have to recreate it because we would tell it on the podcast and be like, bro, people need to see this.
Why do people keep falling into my colon?
Is that
a-
fucking Christian?
Is that J. Luke?
Why do people?
G. Luke?
What? Picard?
Yeah, that's that. I was watching TNG actually, and he was behaving like that. Was really weird.
Yeah.
TNG again?
Huh?
TNG?
The Next Generation?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching that, and then Jean-Luc Picard was like going like, "Hey, I'm Captain.
That show's really good.
I'm good."
Which show?
The Next Generation Star Trek.
The acting's pretty.
Oh,
fucking
King of
good,
Queens?
man.
I don't know.
Yeah, King of Queens. The Next Generation's really good.
I
Yeah.
really love that show.
Yeah.
That was my grandma's grandma. That's one of my grandpa's favorite television shows.
It's good.
He was a Star Trek guy instead of a Star Wars guy.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, like as far as a show, it's good. It's a great background show too. Just put it on and let it run and just kind of dip in and out to
And
it.
then I watched Stargate with him a little bit, but then he died.
Stargate.
Stargate XJ9.
Yeah.
Who died?
My grandpa. He loved shit like
He
that.
died watching Stargate?
Yeah, he tried to go.
I think he had a heart attack or some shit like that. Something crazy.
Oh, while watching Stargate?
He probably saw like a trans person in Stargate. He was like, I can't deal with this. This is too far left even for me. He just fucking
All right. Delta Gamma. She
Grandpa.
oompa on my willy till I wonka. I was conservative, then I watched Chris. Now I hate Florida. Alt left pipeline.
That's good.
Squimp is bugs.
Squimp.
Just says Squimp is bugs.
Okay.
Clamuel Esquire the Third. You sir, Guildmaster Mally Malibu. Kulshedra Edras. I saw a billboard for Tim Pool's podcast on a highway near Cleveland, Ohio. That makes sense.
Oh my god.
Colin Moriarty. I forgot about this. A little Among Us character, somehow drawn through text. Don't know how you did that. No, don't click on it.
So Perry just sent me a thing.
No.
Perry Hull?
Yeah, Perry just sent me a thing.
Oh, I haven't heard.
He watches the podcast.
That's right. He did because he did that crazy art for
And
us a while ago.
He saw a bumper on like a license plate, and it said Bateman or something like that. He thought it said Batiman.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, Perry, what the fuck?
You're infected.
I gotta hit him up. I forgot that
He moved. I wish he didn't move. He's such a fucking cool guy, man.
he moved when we just got out here. It's funny. He was living in the Avalon when I got here.
So he moved, and we moved to Burbank. Like when we got to Burbank,
Yes.
he moved.
Yes.
Immediately, which sucks.
Specifically because you got there.
I landed. He was like, "Fuck this."
Fuck, I'm out.
Dang,
Anyway.
dude.
That makes sense.
Cool dude.
I would do the same
Yeah, he's a
thing.
great guy. Colin Moriarty. I am going to kill. I'm going to kill the president with a mortar. If I was a gay man, I would suck dick all day long. I'd suck a dick.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty amazing. Kingston, my son. Oh, Kingston, my son. Why are your co-hosts so gay?
Why?
Why? I'm just learning.
I don't want to be mean or anything, but like, don't we cook those?
Think they're filming or fucking? What do you think? Or both?
What is that?
It's Jack Quaid and Carl Urban.
It's been filming. They've been filming season 5.
They got the middle
6,
finger up,
6.
so they're clearly filming. That's what that means. Whenever the cast of the boys have their middle
I
finger.
thought,
wanna
I thought
see how
that
this-
meant. I thought that meant like this is going up someone's ass.
No, this is a symbol.
Not every gesture's sexual, Derek.
I guess. You got, sure.
Maybe to you. I
Yeah,
get
fucking-
turned on at every single thing possible.
Stop trying to break my fucking worldview.
I'm a bit of a goon lord, one would say.
I'm a goon supremacist.
Two rats in a trench coat. Kingston's dad manipulating the geopolitical landscape, thus causing Shiggler and the Jersey Devil to team up and annihilate Israel. PM candidate for the Ultra Thieves. Who's the candidate for the Ultra Thieves?
Fuck. Where are the Ultra Thieves from? Oh, the fucking Australia, right?
Yeah.
The ultra.
Who's the candidate for the?
I saw this
Do they
video-
have to be Australian? Is that works?
I saw this video of this. I don't know actually,
I
but like I saw this video earlier today of like this Australian dad and his daughter like feeding some Australian bird, and it was like really cute. And then he pans over to a baby kangaroo that's really cute. I'm just like, oh, this is propaganda as fuck, man. This is not Australia. Cannot be like this. Where's the spider with a fucking rape whistle?
I love how Australia is just like, is this the jungle to us? Like I have a lot of friends that play cards that are like from different parts of the world, and they're like, yeah, America just seems like hell with black people in it. And I'm like, oh, nice.
Wait,
What are you saying?
hell with black people?
Yeah, they're like, because we don't have that over here. They don't have black
Oh yeah, they
people
killed all the
really.
Aborigines. That's true.
The dark skinned people are all bred. They all got bred out, or like
That's
they're
a
just
weird
dead.
way to say that.
Kill them all with the. Well, they're saying it's like hell. Well, that is a weird thing to say because you can. It's.
I guess they assume black people wouldn't be in hell. Like it just happened to be here too.
Yeah,
That's a crazy thing because Bill Cosby exists.
Yeah, he's a Hell Lord. You see?
Whatever.
Like it only would make sense if they were saying like America is like Australia is hell and America is
hell featuring
hell
black people.
with black people. So it's like if
Featuring
you were
black
doing
people.
like some sort of comparison,
I
but
guess
that's
it's a
not
weird-
what
Does that
they
make
were
it worse?
doing.
Does that make it worse
a-
or better?
It's weird. It's a weird thing to single out when there's so many other things that are unique here that make it worse. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
What, is hell worse with black people or without black people?
What do you mean? It's hell.
I guess it's the
But what-
everybody's just getting tortured, right?
Everybody's
So
everybody has their own hell, presumably.
everybody's getting. Is that how I? Or are we going off the lore that there's rings and everyone's getting like butt fucked on depending on what they did?
Wing. Hello.
I'm not gonna. Whatever. The Derek
Wing,
pilot
wing.
has been going on for so long. I'm waiting for the Derek series.
Ha!
You ever heard that joke before?
No, that's actually the first time.
That's actually kind of surprising.
That's a decent joke.
No, I usually hear things about planes.
Like you did 9/11.
Yes, yes. When I tell people my name in
piloted
real life,
Derek piloted the planes.
Oh, you did
He
it.
piloted all three of the planes.
fucking dirty terrorists, and they actually call the cops on me and shit.
Yeah.
I've been in many interrogation rooms.
Yeah.
It's quite
I have
inconvenient.
once. It's really weird.
No. Oh, did you hear Hassan got killed by ICE or something?
Oh yeah, Ice got him.
Yeah, something like that. I saw like a thumbnail, and I was like, I'm not watching this. It's an hour, and then which led me I forgot about this. It led me to a related video of Hassan apparently reacted to the content nuke finally.
Oh yeah, because he was doing it for
it's-
charity or something.
You know what it says? The thumbnail says de-arming the content nuke. 8 hours and 50 minutes, part 1. And I was like, I don't do this, but I clicked the dots and put not interested. Because, normally I just don't click on things.
Right, yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
was just like, get
I
this
had the not interested all the
so
time.
fucking far away from me. How long
Yeah,
is the second one?
I know, and 8-hour part 1 is fucking hysterical because it's like, I really cannot imagine. I really can't imagine sitting through something like that.
It's unwatchable. Like you can't even if some freak, I guess, will take out all the parts and stitch it together and make it like
I would rather be encased in boiling snow
I
than fucking
Hot water?
no.
no fucking
It is ice that is boiling to the touch.
That is insane.
I guess is that dry ice or something.
It's something that could only exist metaphysically.
Yeah, I'm totally on board.
Yeah.
That shit. It's a 9-hour video that says part 1. It's like that's my hell, dude.
It is fucking crazy. Sween spits on black people while shitting erect. Resurrecting Mr. Rogers as a Majin, so he's just evil enough to kill the right people. It's crazy. Berserker Broly, big bouncy backside. The Sloker 2, why so derpy? Won't Smith.
What?
Is it a will?
Oh, gay.
That's his response. Gay. Derek Salty Scrotum Sauce. Oh, I'm Kingston's dad. I say white power when I...
When you
What the fuck?
does he do?
Oh, I'm Kingston's dad. I say white power when I Chinaman chop. Oh.
when I Chinaman chop.
I don't know what that means.
Is that the Sieg Heil?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
You're asking somebody with just as little context as you.
That's fair.
Kanye West's new version of Flashing Lights was called Bashing Guys. Jewish Goku said. Jewish Goku says oy vey, oy vey-o. Oh, that's so dumb. I just understood what that is.
Jews and cars. What?
Jewish Goku says ove, ove-o.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, it's something. I didn't really understand it until I finished saying it out loud. All
Hitler with no arena. Damn.
All right, yeah. All Gooners fire at will. Glaze their randy rears. It's insane. Colin Moriarty, Domo Nation, Colin Moriarty, Derek, not Chauvin is innocent, hashtag free him, stray pube in the urinal, Colin Moriarty. Check out the band Tricot, specifically their audio tree performance. It's the best example of math rock. Just fought a 9-year-old woman at the park.
Oh.
A 9-year-old
woman is insane.
That's a crazy thing to say.
I don't like you said it like that.
Yeah.
Justifying, like, making you feel better about beating up a 9-year-old girl.
That's really funny, actually. The idea of like beating up a child and it's like, it's a fucking 11-year-old man.
There you go. Whatever you got to do to stay alive, man.
I was walking down the street and this fucking 8-year-old man stared at me. Just like, wouldn't stop staring. It's like, it's probably 8.
I wheel kicked him. I roundhoused his face off.
So naturally, I just blew ricin in his face.
You just walk with that shit?
I blew meth into this little boy's face.
I have a little capsule of ricin everywhere I go, just in case I need a quick out.
That's good. That's good. That's not bad. I like that, actually. It's a good idea.
Leaking pre. Colin Moriarty squared. Blonde, blue-eyed German man applying for Swede's position to gentrify the podcast. Would say the N-word with a little less than him.
Hired.
No. If you will work for infinitely less, you're hired. There's no limit to the pay cut.
Yeah.
It's like it is crazy. It is, but in fact, at a certain point, you're going to be paying us to work here.
Yeah, there might be. You might owe us in taxes. You have back taxes. You need to pay us.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Sorry, loser.
Yeah, I like that.
Colin Moriarty, woke Marxist Pope. My ass is full of piss. Help Thugzilla versus Kingston's dad. Losing all my friends in the custody battle. Colin Moriarty, Sween confused between his hallucinations and life. Colin Moriarty, Kingston's dad, convinced Kanye to be anti-Semitic. Jack WFM, ultra mega dumb, stupid, and idiotic Beatles go in X Games mode against the big gay bug invasions.
Hate.
Yeah, you don't like those Beatle ones all that much. I say, hey, it's a Bati Boy kind of day. Colin Moriarty, Sween be like, beleaguered twin powers activate. Shape of... What the fuck is it? Shape of big black retard. Derek will be like form of cum.
Yeah, why not?
Sure, why not? Form of cum. That's embarrassing. I would never transform into cum.
Yeah, what is that?
I'd never do that.
Only a fucking cringe loser would transform into cum like that.
Okay, how about a sperm?
Fuck.
That's pretty base cool.
I don't want to get eaten, so I'm not going to do that.
What if I turn into a cum, but then I turn into the cum that's about to assimilate a person, and then I'm the cum that gets chosen to inseminate? Does it become another me?
Oh, there goes Kingston again, talking about cum like he always talks.
Oh, my little gay cummy son.
My little body man baby boy.
My little cumuloid.
Cumuloid is gross.
Cumuloid. It's really fucking horrifying. I will press charges over Kingston molesting me. Big meaty stinks. Kingston's dad caused the Permian extinction. My beanar is large. Trust me. Andy, the man whose handies are now back to S tier and forever dandy. Tom pooped the bed Sweeney.
No.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Would you rather give birth to Patrice O'Neal every day or eat Jamaican food once?
That's fucking insane. What? Wait.
Jamaican food's delicious.
Wait. What the fuck? Would I rather have delicious food or birth
a grown man?
A giant man.
Every day.
Every day.
I don't know.
Patrice O'Neal is a very large human being.
I do feel like it's closer than you think it is.
In what direction?
Not because.
So, am I delighted to birth Patrice O'Neal? Is that what's
it's
happening?
actually a great feeling.
That see, now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking.
That's hot.
My mind is open. Finally,
I'm going with Patrice O'Neal.
I think I might birth Patrice O'Neal.
That's so fucking stupid.
That is really fucking stupid.
That's so insane.
Heath Smoker, calling Moriarty. Call Moriarty kids. Call Moriarty, I'm a better man than you, Rick. Dave Blunt's getting stuck in an elevator for real. Episode 400 is Lily Jojo and Chris's cum sock. Oh, that's mean.
Damn. You still got cum socks, man?
Yeah, man, of course.
Oh.
I'm wearing them right now.
That's why his socks look like, look, I'll take them off and they'll stand up.
That's crazy.
They give me extra reinforcement in the wintertime.
I would not feel good. I'd be wearing my shoes in your house. I'm gonna wear shoes in your house now.
Yeah, so would I.
I would just be like, dude, you buy other socks.
I've never come in a sock. The prospect of it was really unappealing to me.
It's not. I feel like when tissue is really easy accessible.
Yeah, like why? Yeah.
I had cum socks when like I would have spare socks for that. They never touched my feet again.
You bought socks.
You bought socks specifically to come in?
Not bought socks. I had socks that I used for socks, and I was like, all right, these are gonna be my cum socks now. They're a little worn out.
See, my thing is like, like usually people's bathrooms are pretty close to their rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just grab like some tissue? Now you have like.
I was being off. I was being off. In
My
the fucking
bathroom
hallway.
is in another building.
You're being on the
I was
hallway.
dragging my dick in the hallway, bro.
My bathroom's in another building. Sorry.
All right, fair enough.
Dave Blunt's stage dive tsunami.
Oh, that nigga might cancel his tour.
Oh,
Why
why?
is he dying?
Well,
Yes, but like, why would he cancel his tour?
From being so out of shape, when he was like meeting fans, he got sick because naturally, right? You're meeting a bunch of people, and so he ended up in the hospital. So we'll see, like,
Oh, damn.
what happens. Which, honestly, it would actually make me feel better because like I was already contemplating on trying to get my money back because I feel a little weird that he's all, I'm supporting Kanye. And I'm like, this is kind of
sipping on.
this is kind of like weird. Like
magazine.
ethically, like this is not okay for me to go to the show anymore. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
You know what you gotta do to go to your ethics? Throw those shits away.
Like
It's
it's
make
so,
you pussy.
huh?
Anyway,
Ethics make
little
you
high,
pussy.
little low. Come, little come, little blow. Disney's That's So Gay Men.
That's so gaming. That's all right.
That's not bad.
It's not terrible.
I've heard worse.
Yeah.
You can see gay things happen before they happen.
It's the penis I can see. That's so gay, man.
It's so deeply buried inside of me.
Yeah. Yup, I'm gay.
I don't know. That's. I wish I knew the song. I can't hear what you guys are doing. Yeah, I'm gay. That's crazy.
That was so perfect.
There's nothing special about that because I know everyone would have done that exact same
I
joke.
know, but it is funny. It's not.
It makes me sad. I don't know what you guys did. I guess
Yeah,
I'm gonna go listen to it.
Yeah, hold on. I'll
I'm
play it right
gonna go
now.
through the whole song. We can make a gay version of that song. That can be our next gay cover. If you can see,
It sounds like you
I,
guys already did it.
I fucking typed that so gay, man.
I love when my brain does that.
That's so Raven theme.
If you could see into some penis, you could see into the future.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to get to the end though.
Dream.
That's so gay, man. It's the penis I can see.
There's so much penis inside me.
Wait, listen.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
me.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
I used to love. Dude,
I'm
apparently
gay.
that was one of the most popular Disney shows ever.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I don't.
I watched a shit ton of it. Yeah.
I mean, I love the show, but I didn't think people were watching it like that. You know,
That's where
Everybody that I knew was clearly
That's where
like-
Corey's
Corey,
from,
yeah,
right?
and
Yeah,
Orlando Brown.
yeah, that's where Orlando Brown from famous Corey and from Corey in the House
shit,
is from.
Orlando Brown, right? He's all fucked up.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah, that wasn't Corey. Orlando Brown was Eddie on
Yeah.
Wait,
on
so that's a different
Raven.
show?
No, it's the same show.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
like
Corey's Kyle Massey.
Yeah, Kyle Massey is Corey.
Yeah,
He's
his
from That's
name
So
is
Raven.
Kyle Massey.
Yeah.
Messi.
Yeah.
The famous.
His real name was Kyle Mass Shooter, but he had to change it.
Yes, that's fucking so crazy. That's so insane.
Said you're not gonna get far in this town with that name, kid.
Listen here, kid. You got some talent, but you can't walk around with that name. What about Cal Messi?
Sure, whatever you. Fucking
Warmer.
That's
That's crazy.
Fine.
You stupid little black bitch. Don't talk to underage women later on in your life. Uh-oh.
They should make it. They
Is
should,
that what he did?
Yeah.
God.
they should make a spin-off of That's So Raven called I don't know. That's so like I don't know Eddie or something. And and he has visions of the past.
So memory? You fucking idiot. You fucking jackass.
He's like
He has visions of the past.
he's like outside and he's about to. No,
He's having
outside-
dementia
he's
episodes.
He's outside and he's gonna go He's gonna go see a movie with his friends, and then the camera goes into his eye, and then it's just like a 6-year-old him falling off a ladder, and then it cuts back to the show, and it has no bearing on anything because it's so far in the past.
He's like, wait a minute, I fell off a ladder when I was 6. It's like, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna see the movie, and he's like, yeah, I guess so.
So he just has dementia.
No, he just remembers.
He just remember. That's it. That's his power. He remembers.
But not even well. Not even well.
Finally, a TV show that answers the age-old question: what would a person do if they could remember?
I feel like if you pitched that show, you would get the piss beaten out of you. Like, I think like execs and stuff would actually like pick up their chairs and beat you to
and
death.
the executives,
They would start beating you with paddles they have on them for some reason.
the executives would literally, they would hear you, and you'd be in the room, and you'd be like, so that's my pitch for That's So Eddie or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this is exactly how it would go. The guy would be like, he would completely undress
Yeah.
down to his underwear. And charge you.
Feral.
He goes.
Like he's so predicure. His visage looks different. Like he looks like not a person.
It's like that Dan Henschel guy,
Yeah.
the dude who like fucking paints himself and does all those weird videos.
Oh yeah.
I say that video right of him coming on his phone violently.
That was the first thing that I saw on this show. You panned the thing and then showed him coming on the camera, and I'm like, that better not be real.
It's probably real. That guy is fucking.
That guy's committed.
That guy's funny. I like him.
He's playing crazy to the point he's gonna be lost.
What's
Yeah.
his baby's name again?
Oh, Loaf Son? Sun Loaf?
Yeah, Sun Loaf. That's it.
There's a couple other ones too.
He's definitely sick.
He's crazy. I saw him dressed as Jesus hang himself, and it like pissed off a bunch of conservatives.
Of course.
Even though he's clearly like, I don't know where he leans politically, but he's clearly not like playing favorites really. Like he
No.
kind of does whatever.
He's just some fucking crazy asshole.
He's just like an actual crazy person. Like,
Yeah,
that's
they're
it.
like, I can't believe people are dressing like Jesus, and it's like, this guy is insane. First off, that's like saying, oh, I can't believe someone out there killed a child. You know, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Of course.
He's sick.
What are you, new?
Just
What are
selective.
you, fucking new?
You fucking baby.
Selective. Oh, I'm mad now for once, and then I'm not gonna be mad about literally anything ever
I'm
again.
a
I
fucking
don't
baby.
Yeah.
care. Everything else is fine. Everything else in my life is so fucking peachy. But now I saw this dumb comedian. Oh, I'm so mad.
No one's gonna. I hate that people like to dress as Jesus.
Yeah, like this is the most highly offensive thing ever. While this motherfucker is at a church fucking a child.
Yeah.
How dare you?
On
sir?
live TV.
Hold
Kevin
on,
Durant's
child,
feet.
Hold on, I'm busy.
He's crazy.
I'm busy.
The pop of the kid.
Kevin Durant's feet. Wait, I thought your name was Christoph Raymond Gunther. Do Marcellus Wallace. Fiafessi and Batiman Dem. I don't know what that one.
Do Marcellus Wallace and do like that line?
I already read it. I'm not
So
doing
to
it.
be like, I'm pretty fucking far
I'm so
from
deliriously
okay, man.
hungry.
I'm pretty far from okay, Bati boy.
I'm pretty far from okay. His asshole's dripping.
His asshole,
man.
dude, the cum was spilling out. If they pan the camera down, you
If
just
I had
see
the camera
cum
down,
spilling
it's
out
like
his
somebody's dropping a bunch of melted ice cream on the floor. It's crazy.
ass. Then fucking Zed's like up there, just fucking. He's lapping up. He's still alive. You know,
Fuck
his
you,
dick
I
is
ain't paying my
exploded,
TV
but he's still
license.
alive. Just,
Fuck you, I ain't paying my TV license, bitch, Mr. Pants. What happened to the Halo show video?
it's I got it. I have it.
Don't worry.
I have the master.
Oh, you have it? You stole it?
Yeah, I have it.
Dang, that's crazy.
I saw it. Actually, I gave it to Kojima.
I'm actually really worried. I'm scared of it because it's so long, and I'm like worried that like my computer's not gonna be able to render all of it.
Is it 8 hours and 50 minutes?
It's not several hours.
It's less,
but
but
it's
not much less.
It was over 2,
Oh,
and I cut it down to about an hour and a half.
man, that's a lot of cutting.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You
cutting.
cut out all the sex scenes.
Yeah, I cut out all the sex scenes. I cut out.
Is there like a 15-minute opening homage to Master Chief's penis?
No,
With the
but I do want to film something at some point. Maybe not today, certainly, but like with you guys for it.
you got the
I'll let you
Halo
guys know
theme.
what it is.
You got to do the Halo theme. Showing his penis. You know, it's just going in a circle, and the theme song is 10 decibels louder than like any you talking or whatever.
I have an idea, right? I have an idea.
Okay, great.
Well, the idea is this, right? It's pretty much an image of Master Chief's penis spinning around.
Yeah.
And then he comes, but he's spinning so fast that it looks like a halo.
Fuckface Unstoppable. Cardboard Pie. Aragorn cutting out Netanyahu's colon while
That's a
Legolas
good
and Gimli
idea.
compete over who can dome the most IDF
I'll
soldiers.
let you borrow it.
Cinnamon Toast Cock.
Thank you.
Jolly old dipshit, the ace of parades. Every time Joel is hit, he becomes Nigel Thornberry for one frame. That's so smashing.
That's pretty good.
Playing with my micro beetle penis, and you can't stop me.
Big bad penis.
Colin Moriarty, Deep Sea Beetle. There's a lot of beetles now. Disturbed be like, Hamas, they tried to bomb us. They tried to blow up our show, so we must go explode all the children. Da-da-da-da-da. Michael Vick fights Crypto the Superdog and beats him badly. Colin Moriarty.
Yep.
Sad gay little beetle squeezing his beetle balls until he feels something. Search Peter Lorre fish battle. Colin Moriarty. I can't drown my semen. What? I can't drown my semen. They know how to swim. I don't know what that means.
I know what that is, but I
Get it.
can't remember.
It's dumb.
Big gay beetle guzzling cum like it's sugar water.
That's hot.
Smitchy the Kid. Bam has beef with other Colin more retardy. Colin Moriarty, post clarity nut. From hell's heart I come at thee. Star Coffee. It's another day.
Another day.
Another day. Another victory for the OG. Yasser Arafat Cock. Yush. I'm Kingston's dad, and I just don't understand BLM. All lives matter, clearly. I'm Kingston's dad.
Kingston's dad.
And the Empire Prostate of Mind. Can we get Kingston's grandma on the podcast? Craig the Canadian, the Guna Bomber. It's your boy Shawnee D, and I have transformed into the ginger version of Colin Moriarty. Cumshot Gaming, TM. At Grok. Is this true? Cerberus Agent 267, Colin Moriarty. You ever think... Yeah, me neither. Lillian Moriarty, Colin Moriarty, Jojo asking Sween to borrow some melanin so she can use the N-word around Derek. Colin M.H., the Lord of all Moriarty, Oblivion Remastered has made me convert to Christianity and pray to God every day for a New Vegas remaster. That'll happen.
You'll get it.
You'll get it for
Eventually.
sure. Although that game is apparently like... I mean, I do notice that it runs fucking horribly.
Yeah.
They got to fix that shit.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. It'll be out in like 2030.
Yeah. Oblivion Remastered.
Yeah.
The Centurion commanding the 100 guys against the Gorilla.
The Centurion?
It's Colin Moriarty, Obi-Wan Chablomi, waiting for Sween hunting tier. I want his pelt. Colin Moriarty, Kremlin to Gremlin, glug, 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 ooh, caribou.
Nice.
Colin Moriarty, 9th level wizard evocation spell, Itchy Colon. Biggest Borderlands fan, finally has hope for the future. Yeah, the game looks good, man. Kingston's dad voice, my baby boy, come meet your new stepmother. She's a Falmer. Don't be bigoted, my son.
Impossible.
Wage Slave 583, big gay son. Or black gay son. Won't you come and blast away my ass? By Pound Garden. Pound Garden's pretty good.
Pound Garden. Not bad.
Kingston's dad's favorite song. Papini Brothers, Jeffrey Epstein in the Minecraft movie be like, I am Steen, Donk Donkerson, the colon swinging slasher, Jury from Street Fighter giving me a syrupy foot job under the table of a Denny's. It's 2 a.m. PP in Spider-Man 3, Emo Peter says shalom when answering the phone. This is to show that he's evil now.
What the fuck?
That is curious. That's curious timing. What did Sam Raimi mean by this?
Yeah, we must examine this. Something.
Colin Moriarty, don't judge me. This is Colin's own joke from an old Game Over Greggy show. Oh, Colin Moriarty. Me be fishy, Limp Biscuits and Gravy, Colin Moriarty. John Strickland, Mercs 1889. They understand the things they don't understand the things I say on Twitter. The first church of Colin Moriarty featuring Keith David, fucking Kingston's grandma.
What?
I don't know, man.
What is wrong with people?
What?
What is that?
Look, man,
It like smashing or like are they upset? Like fucking Kingston's grandma.
I think it's smashing.
I was,
but, like-
I was hoping you were gonna say.
Because I got to get that demented wrinkly granny snatch. He says.
Oh well.
So I think that kind of sells it.
Yeah, you did.
That was
Certainly a choice.
yeah,
that
for
is
sure.
an interesting. I guess this is the same person that wants her on the show.
No, because somebody else said that. I think. Earlier.
Okay, I thought maybe
Pre-Roz, Blake
he
896.
pledged twice.
Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it?
It's really funny.
He has two $25 tiers to say both those things.
That's crazy. Ass Creed enter anus. Sweeney tearing it up in a bowl of coleslaw. Demon Days is now officially 20 years old. That's fucking crazy. Das Goopy, Kanye stole the action N-word thing like 2 days after that episode got posted. I don't even know what that means. Come on, Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. Shot young Colin Moriarty. Sergeant Johnson versus 3 gorillas. Fermented Pygmy. Working out a prototype. Talking Kingston's father picture frame. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
Some
fuck yeah.
some dumbass. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Badly brave. Dog the baby hunter. Aetherian needs help weaponing his lower. I said lowering his weapon in Halo 3. Penis. Nafram Melphis 1. And rounding out our list.
Oh my God, we did it.
We did it. We got through somehow. I'm so fucking hungry.
Come on. What is that? Is that Shrek?
Yeah, it's Counting Crows.
Counting cum, yeah.
Counting
C-
cum is
coming-
crazy. One
Is it
cum?
counting cum or coming crows?
Counting cum.
Counting cum? Because I like the
Coming
idea.
crows is also crazy too.
I saw the biggest. It wasn't a raven because it didn't have like ravens look a little bit different, but it was as big as a fucking raven. I was at the gym. It was a big dude. It had to have been. I was just like, what the fuck is that
when we
thing?
lived back home, one landed like on my leg, and I was fucking mortified because they're all over where we're from, like all over.
It
so
just
like one
was
landed
brave
on-
enough to just land
It
on
just
your leg?
landed because those they don't. They're I forgot which ones are the ones that are like hypersocial. I think it's ravens or crows. I think crows are hypersocial.
Crows are. I saw a crow. It must have been New York barter with a dude that has like a little stand.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It was like bartering. The guy was like offering it food or something. And I was like, no, I don't want that. And then he offered him like a bigger piece. And the crow was like, yeah. Like it took like the bigger thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
It fucking landed on me, and I was like,
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
do you have something you need to tell me?
Yeah. you're fucking.
You're
dead.
cooked, nigga. You're cooked.
You're dead and gay. Fuck you.
Turns around.
X inside my fucking eye.
Turns around like this. And just goes, "You're fucking dead now."
Either make me your ally or you're fucking raped
you're
stiff. You make a choice.
You're raped stiff.
All right, we're gonna go now.
All right, no problem, Mr. Crow.
I need
it's
fucking
me and you.
food. Bye, everybody.
I need to count my cum.
Eat dinner. I think I
Come on.